Hello and welcome back to the channel. Before I mess up the volume, give me a second. Yep, not falling for that trap again. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, and we're back for the second live watch along of the day, which is the big bad Premier League champions Arsenal taking on Real Betis of La Liga. So this is going to be Arsenal's second test in a row where they faced La Liga opposition. This time the game is taking place from the Aviva Stadium in the Republic of Ireland. We've already seen Arsenal deal with Girona in Girona's backyard, demolishing them 4-1 in a statement victory for the Premier League champions. We've got a few in the chat, so I'll just get the introductions out of the way and then go and say hello to everybody. Hello to everyone in the chat and people that have already been on and left messages. Absolutely amazing stuff. So yes, welcome everybody. Hope everyone is well. And yeah, let's dive into the chat and see who has been chatting already. Right, so got the man like Aiden in the building. He's giving me an Aston Villa update, which I'll be with in a minute. We've got Gary in the chat, Cameron in the chat. So all good. Hope you fellas are fine. They're saying, hey Vet, how you doing? Hello chat. And everyone is getting along awesome. Aiden says, I'm so happy because Villa are to sign Matteo Ruggeri for 24 million from Atletico Madrid. And do you know something, Aiden? I watched him play the other day versus Man United, and you know he performed really well. You know, really rugged in the tackle. Like I said to you earlier on a previous watch along, a good age, and yeah, somebody that will do a good job for Aston Villa. Funnily enough, though, is he of Italian origin? I'm assuming it is because of the name. I didn't quite clock it when I was watching the game because sometimes Italian names, Spanish names, they can overlap and be a little bit confusing. But I'm pretty sure he must be an Italian with a name like Matteo Ruggeri. But yes, very impressed with him, my bro. You must be over the moon and definitely help solve one of your left-back issues. Saying that, Aiden, do you think this means that he's coming to be the starting left-back, or will Ian Maatsen start at left-back? Over to you, sir. Gary, hope you're well. Cameron, and hope you are well also. So yes, good to see you guys in the chat. Please let me know. Feel free to carry on. It's your show, and I'll have a little look for the Arsenal teams that's that's going to be facing Betis shortly. Aiden got back to me already. Absolute legend. He says he will be starting. Fair enough. I was quite disappointed the fact that Ian Maatsen didn't start more games. What do you think that is? Do you think Unai Emery doesn't fancy him so much? Because Maatsen did quite well over, it was in the Bundesliga, wasn't it, for Dortmund. And I thought when he came over to England to play for Villa, I thought he'd have broke into the first team already. But interesting. Obviously, it's all about depth. But yeah, quite surprised that Maatsen hasn't kicked on a bit more. What say you, sir? It is your team after all. He can't defend, says Aiden. Fair enough. Pretty good going forward though, Maatsen. That's the thing. I haven't seen him enough in the Prem to make a real decision on him. But I hear you. You're going to know better than me, my man. You watch him every single week. But I definitely like his attacking traits. But like I say, if he can't defend, then what good is he then, I guess? Which is a bit of a weird one. But saying that, Maatsen, I'm trying to even think of what's his nationality. He's just got out of my mind for the moment. Ian Maatsen. He's Dutch. He's Dutch, isn't he? Can't remember. But yeah, interesting take, my bro. Interesting take. Right, in the meantime, just looking for these lineups. Let's have a look, see what we can find. I'll be back with the chat in a moment. Arsenal versus Betis. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got the lineups. Brilliant. That's good. Oh, I haven't got the Betis lineups yet. Maybe Jay can come in and sort that out for us. Regular contributor to the channel, Jay. Right. Aiden says he'll be starting. Yep. And Aston Villa are going for Coit miners. I hear that, my bro. I hear that. Well, we just have to see, don't we, Aiden? Because at the end of the day, all these clubs at the moment, they're giving it all that, Aiden. They're talking, they're this, they're that. But where are the actual signings? But it's fair enough, my bro. Let's see. If you can get him over the line, it just makes the Premier League stronger and stronger, having all of these top quality players in the league. So I'm here for it, my bro. If it makes Aston Villa more exciting to watch, it's all the better for me, because it makes doing this YouTube thing even more exciting, my brother. But all good. As you know, I quite like the Villa. So the more players they have, the more competitive it's going to be in that top 4, 5, 6 places, bro. Raymond is back in the building. Raymond says, hi, Ade, how are you? I'm very good, Raymond. How are you, my brother, over there in Slavonga, Zambia? Betis, Arsenal win the game right now. From Arsenal versus Betis, and Arsenal win the game, Raymond thinks. I do agree with you, Ray. I think they will as well, my bro. What's going on with Newcastle today? Any new signings? Let me know. Anything on the agenda? Anything you're looking forward to, Raymond? And please, everyone, like I said, I'll say it for the first time in the show today. Please do hit that like button on your way in. Let's make that a regular habit. My guys, Ray and Aiden, Cameron and Gary. Going early. Well, I'll tell you what. Have you seen the teams though, guys? Have you seen the teams? Raymond, Cameron and Gary, you are Arsenal fans. Have you seen the team? I will bring it up on the screen. Give me a moment. And then we can go through early predictions as probably a few more people start to join the stream. Right, where is it? Gone black in the background. Let's have a look. Give me a sec. Arsenal, Betis. Here you go. So we've got, at the moment, we've got the Arsenal team and not the Betis. Right, let's have a look. Raymond says, hi, Ade, how are you? Giselle should come to Newcastle United, right? And coming now. He will be announced as a new manager today. You said this the other day. We're still waiting for the announcement, Raymond. But yes, it is going to happen. But obviously, they've got signings already in, Raymond, so you must be happy. The keeper they brought in looks like a very good goalkeeper. And I heard as well, what's the one I read? I heard, Raymond, have you heard this one? They're trying to get Dario Usogo from Chelsea, who played in the friendly today. So have you heard that one, Raymond, for your Newcastle team? Let me know, bro. Is that... So, yeah, so Aiden still thinks Arsenal 0, Betis 2. Right, well, let's have a look at the Arsenal team anyway, until we get the Betis one. Let's have a look. So they've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. So still no, obviously, World Cup winning... David Raya. They've got Ben White at right back, Christian Mosquera, centre back with Hincapié, Calafiore at left back. So pretty strong defence there. More or less their full strength team there at the back. They've got Kai Havertz in midfield. Guys. Lewis Skelly and Wanyeri in midfield. Wanyeri gets another chance to stake a claim for the beginning of the season. Young Max Dowman. Now that is interesting. Dowman on the right wing instead of Wanyeri. So does that tell us that Dowman is now ahead of Wanyeri in the pecking order? Very interesting to hear from some of the Gunners that will be in the chat or are in the chat right now. Victor Gokra is up top. And Christos Zolis, the new Greek left winger. So let's see who the Gunners have on the bench. Quite a stacked bench. They've got Augustian, Ranson, Clark, Copley, who was quite impressive the other day, Fabio Vieira, who is about to agree a move over to Hamburg, I think, in the Bundesliga. Harriman Anus, Ibrahim, Julien, Cabia, Gabriel Martinelli back from World Cup duty. Ilian Meslier, the new backup goalkeeper, or second or third choice, we're going to see. Reece Nelson, O'Neill, Oganeke, Salmon, who is a centre-back, I recall, young centre-back, Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Magalhaes, their main centre-back on the bench. So that is the teams. Let's have a look at the chat. So, I haven't seen the Betis team yet, but I'll hold off until I see it. I'm going to predict an Arsenal win because, well, just because they're Arsenal, they're probably stronger than Betis, but we shall see. But I'll hold off until I see the Betis team. Raymond says... Newcastle should go and sign Daryl. Who's Daryl? Let me know where he plays. And Frodholt should sign for 85 million. You were telling me about this Frodholt the other day Raymond, but it's a lot of money, 85 million for such a young, unproven player. I don't think Newcastle will be doing that, sir, but that is my opinion. Duckington, the main man is back. Hello, my bro. How are you doing this evening? Duckington. Hope you're good, my bro. Please let me know. But yeah, this Frode Holt, I'm not sure about him, Raymond. 85 million. It's a lot of money for someone who is unproven, my bro. Let's see. But yes, Duckington, hopefully you smash that like button for your boy. We see the Arsenal team on the screen, and we're going to get into it and see what the Betis lineup is. Let's hit a refresh, see if we've got that. Nope, still don't have it yet. Right, we shall see. We shall see. Aussie Ange, back in the building. How you doing, my bro? Aussie Ange. He says, hello, young sir and chat. I backed this Spurs-sided mate at a mighty 50-1 for the title. Mate, what a legend you are. Tell me something now, Aussie Ange. Did you, and obviously, and hello to your young son as well. I do remember. My bro, what odds did you get? So 50-1, but also, did you do each way? So in case they obviously come in at a place, or did you just go straight win for the title because you've just got Billy big balls about it? Let me know. This coming season, we will become world beaters once again. Aussie Ange going for the title for the mighty Spurs. The first title since 1961, the Bill Nicholson era. Not that I was around to see it, but I know my football history. But yeah, well, listen. You know me, Aussie Ange, as I said to you, I do go to quite a few Spurs games, and I know a lot of Spurs fans. So there you go, my bro. It'll be interesting to see what De Zerbi's cooking up. I read that he said that he's a shark today, and he's going to be bringing Spurs back from the depths. So let's see, my bro. A good Spurs team in the league is always good to see, Aussie Ange. But welcome back to the channel, my brother, and I hope you've had a top day. What's the time over there in Australia? Aidan says, I think Newcastle will finish 12th. Fair enough. Well, the thing is, though, they finished 15th last season, and that was with the players they got. But they've lost Gordon. They're about to lose Guimaraes. They've also lost Tonali. So will they go up in your estimations? Or could they be in and around 15th, or maybe even a bit lower? Raymond, let us know. Straight up title win. Damn. Confident. Bold from Aussie Ange. Bold. Straight up title win. I really believe we can do it for the first time in 2 to 3 years, 2/3 of a century. Fair enough, Aussie Ange. You've been following the team for a long, long time, obviously. But calling me a young sir, you must have been following it a young time. But welcome back to the stream, my bro. And make sure you smash that like button. Sophia Pipkin says, wow, how are you? How are you, Sophia? Are you not feeling that hype about the Spurs? Sophia, welcome to my channel. Let us know who you support. Is it the Gunners? Is that who you favour? Please introduce yourself, Sophia. Lovely to meet you. My name is Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, and this is my channel. And today we are doing a live watch along, obviously, because you clicked on it. Arsenal versus Real Betis. We're going to see how the Premier League champions are shaping up once more ahead of the new season, Sophia. Welcome to the channel. Aidan says, I think Aston Villa will finish 4th or 5th. Fair enough. Bold moves. Somebody's going to have to drop out of that top 4 or 5. That is for sure. It is a stacked part of the table. So many people are going to be going for it. Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Villa, Man U, maybe Spurs as well. Challenging for the top 4 or 5. Somebody's going to have to miss out. 2 or 3 teams will. Sophia, still waiting to hear from you. Let us know. Aussie Ange says, I'm from Perth, so about 7 hours difference. Fair enough, my bro. Aussie, I went to Australia in 2007. Trying to think, it's a weird one because I've obviously been there, but I can't remember exactly where I went. I landed in Sydney. I definitely did the drive up to Queensland. Did I go to Perth? I may have done. Queensland, I think, actually. I did Queensland. I can't even remember. I'd have to consult the pictures and whatnot. But I've been to the beautiful country, an amazing place. But yes, all good, my bro. Aidan says Aston Villa is not what? Sell our goal. You won't sell your goalkeeper Martinez. No, you need to keep hold of him, my brother. You need to keep hold of him for sure. Right, the Betis team is out. So let's have a look. Sophia, who do you support? Let us know, my dear. Right, let's have a look at this Betis team and then I will get back to the chat. So they've got V.A.S in goal. They've got Bellerin, formerly of Arsenal, taking on his old team. Mark Bartra, who is now a veteran of the game. Mark Bartry, formerly of Barca. They got Nathan as a centre-back. Fran Garcia, formerly of Real Madrid. They picked him up for just €4 million. They've got Pablo Fornals, formerly of West Ham, you may recall. They have Bernal in midfield. So Aiden, is this the Bernal you were talking about? Oh, no, you were talking about the one from Barcelona. They've got Samaka. They've got Riquelme on the right wing. Diosa up top and Pablo Garcia on the left. Have they got anyone notable on the bench? They've got Anthony on the bench. We all remember Anthony from Man United. They've got Isco, Fidalgo, Junior Firpo, formerly of Leeds. Ricardo Funes, Manu Gonzalez, Gomez. They've got Hernandez, Diego Llorente. Is that Llorente, formerly of Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid? They've got Jose Antonio Morante. They've got Ortiz, Roca. They've got Zarafsky. And of course, as I mentioned, they have Anthony. So those are the two teams. Let us see who else is in the chat. Bob is back. Bob, my guy. Bob says, yo, how are you? How has the day been? Been very good, my bro. Last 4 hours, been out on a nice little walk. Popped over to the charity shop that I volunteer in sometimes. Said hello to the staff, etc. Told them I was too busy with YouTube today to be dealing with that. But I went in and popped my head in and had a chat. If we can all do a little bit of volunteering for the charity shops, we should all do that. They always need volunteers and it's a lovely thing to do. But Bob, yes, I've had a good day, mate. How have you been, sir? Let me know. Sophia Pipkin, say hello, my dear. Let us know who you support. Right. Any other news in the football world? The graphics are all set. We have Arsenal and Betis ready to go. Bob says, I donate clothes to charity shops. Well done, Bob. It's a good thing to do. Honestly, it makes a big difference. Well done, you, sir. I don't even mind picking up a few clothes from the charity shop. You get some great bargains, and at the end of the day, it's cheap as chips. So why not? At the end of the day, I don't see the harm in second-hand clothes. I'm all about that life, but not underpants, obviously. Anyway, moving on. Aiden says, Liverpool going for Konza. Oh, Aiden, you know how I feel about that. Stop trying to ruin my mood. You can keep Ezri Konza. I want a better centre-back than that, my guy. But it's all good. Look, if we end up getting Konza off you, I respect it. At the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But honestly, I'm not trying to fund Aston Villa's next purchases by overpaying for Konza. No, thank you, sir. Exactly, 60 mil. No, thank you, sir. At that price, you can keep him. But as you were saying to me before, you think Konza is looking for a new deal because he's on quite relatively low wages for a top Premier League centre-back and somebody that obviously has played at the World Cup. And Bob, what do you think about that Konza news? That Aiden is talking about. Bob says, not 60 mil, Zabani all the way. Exactly. Sign me up there. Younger, higher ceiling than Konza. But in saying that, Bob, we need an English, or we need a British homegrown centre-back. There is that. Or, you know, UK centre-back. Obviously, can't be Northern Irish. But we need, can't be Republic of Irish. We need homegrown players. So I hear that. Miss Lauren in the chat says, hi, Ade, how's your day been? Absolutely amazing. Don't know if you just heard what I said, Miss Lauren, but yes, she popped into the local town, dropped into the charity shop, said hello, spread some cheer, a little bit of Ade magic, and all is well with the world. But yeah, there you go, Miss Lauren. That's what I've been up to today. Hope you've had a good day. How about yourself? Bob says, Tomori then, I guess. I hear that, my bro. This is it. It's all about, at the end of the day, the finances. And we know Liverpool love to hold on to their money. Michelle is back in the building. The lovely Michelle, my little eternal enemy. How are you doing today? Have you enjoyed your shopping day out? Have you recovered from that Burger King? And I hope you haven't had any more junk food today. Once is enough. Miss Lauren says, busy thanks, working, home and dinner time now. Awesome. Well, Miss Lauren, hopefully you have a lovely dinner. What are you having for dinner, Miss Lauren? Please let the chat know. Make us all hungry. But hopefully you had a great day and hopefully you smashed that like button. Bob says, hello. Miss Lauren says, love some charity shop. There you go. Exactly. Aiden says, hello, Michelle. We've got that community booming in the background. All good. Anyone else in the background want to say hello? It's all good. I'm a very humble person. I let people take the stage. It's all about people being humble, if you know what I'm saying. So ultimately, let's get more people in chat. Let's go. Michelle says, yes, I'm good. Not long got home. No, only one takeaway. Exactly. Keep it. Let's keep it down. You know what I mean? One takeaway is enough for the day. 100%. Aston Villa are going for Roger Ibanez. I didn't really like him, Aiden. When I watched him at the World Cup, he's the right back for Brazil. I didn't really rate him. I thought he was quite lax. I thought he struggled a bit, to be honest, Aiden. So if Unai Emery's going for him, he needs to recheck his talent ID because he is definitely not a baller in my eyes. And just because it's got a Brazilian on a passport doesn't make them a top player. But Aiden, let me know what you think of him. Like I said, I did watch-alongs all over the World Cup. I was watching loads of people, loads of games. And yeah, I did not rate Roger Ibanez at all. Michelle says, hello, Villa, you okay? Risotto tonight, says Miss Lauren. Amazing. Hopefully you enjoy it. Fantastic. Bob says, hope Betis win. And Bob says, will make me feel bitter about the Leeds game. Don't tell that to Michelle. She'll be all over you, bro. Michelle says, I walked past the smelly Liverpool shop today. And you know it smelled amazing. And you know what you smelt? When you walked past it, Michelle, what you smelt was glory and trophies and stuff that your club Everton will never see in their lifetimes. Hold that, Michelle. Right. Aiden says, I'm good, Michelle. Excellent. Good. Right. On that note, let's have a look. So we've obviously got the teams up and the Arsenal game is underway in 37 minutes. So obviously feel free, people, to say anything you want to do and I'll read out your messages and we will go from there. So Cameron says hello to all. Thank you for the messages. Top man. So we've got the teams up, we've got the lineups. Let's get some predictions in the chat, people. Michelle says, so what does everyone think the score? Oh, there you go. Michelle, you should be in this chair, Michelle. You stole my thunder. Michelle says, so what does everybody think the score will be on this Arsenal game? Right, I'm going to go for an Arsenal. I'm a little bit biased because I just watched Arsenal destroy Girona 4-1 the other day, Michelle, when we did the live watch-along. So and it looks like a strong Arsenal team. I'm going for, my prediction is Arsenal 3, Real Betis 1. Michelle says 2-2. Bob says 2-1. I think there was a few in earlier. Aiden, you had one, didn't you? You said Betis 2-0. Oh, you still said it again. Yeah, you're sticking to your guns, Aiden. I respect it. So all good. Yeah, so at the moment, the consensus, it was pretty close, I guess. A 1 for Betis. We'll see as a few more people drop in. Probably see Arthur drop in shortly and let us know what he thinks. Miss Lauren, if you're there, do you have a prediction for the game? Arsenal versus Betis. Miss Lauren, let us know. Oh, there she is. Miss Lauren says 3-2 to Arsenal. Good prediction. So plenty of goals, thinks Miss Lauren. Fair enough. So, right, we've got 21 people in the back, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously, there's people that like to just sit in the background and listen, and that's all good. But if anybody wants to come in and say hello, then feel free. Introduce yourself, say hello, let us know where you're from, who you support, and anything you want to share. Go for it. Aiden says Anthony will score. We shall see. But he's starting the game on the bench, my bro. So he definitely won't be scoring from there. I can tell you that for nothing. Right. I'll put the lineups back on for the moment. And I want to throw something to you in a second, but let me read out the chat. Veteran, what did you have for your tea? To be honest with you, Michelle, I haven't eaten yet. So this timing of this game has kind of messed things up. I'm probably going to go for like a freshly prepared oven meal. So, but I'm going to have to do it after the match, to be fair. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably going to go for a cheeky tikka masala in the oven, Michelle. I do like it spicy, by the way. Hot. That is how I roll. I wanted to ask the chat something about this Arsenal thing because I noticed something and very nice. What I wanted to do was get your opinions on something. Now, Ethan Nwaneri, about a year to 18 months ago, was kind of touted as an Arsenal star boy. Now, as you can see, the Arsenal number 22 is starting in midfield, but he's predominantly a right winger, guys. But young Max Dowman, the young 16-year-old, seems to be ahead of him in the pecking order. What's our thoughts on Nwaneri's place at Arsenal? Does it look like he's somebody that's going to get marginalised and moved on? Has Dowman already overtaken him? Like, Nwaneri's probably 19 now. Dauman is only 16, but he's starting on the right wing instead of Nwaneri. Or is it a case of Dauman can't really play anywhere else at the moment? Over to you guys. Let me know what you think about this Nwaneri, Dauman, Arsenal situation. Aidan says, do you miss Mo Salah? 100%. And also, Aidan, that's going to be one of the topics on the chat show. I might do a chat show tomorrow evening, and that's going to be one of the topics. Mo Salah and his move to Trabzonspor, because I have quite a strong opinion on it, but we shall see. But yeah, there you go, Aidan. Thank you for the question. Michelle says, Aston Villa, Mo Salah will play better now because he's away from Liverpool. Wow. Okay, Michelle. Just remember, Michelle, I've got a question for you, Michelle. Who was the first person to score at the Hill Dickinson Stadium in a derby? Over to you. Right, Aidan says he leaves Arsenal and goes to Villa. Fair enough. So you'd like him at Villa, Aidan. You would take Nwaneri. Very good player. Liverpool looked at him as well, to be fair. Bob says, to be honest, we could have got some money for Mo. Bob, that was a very strange situation. Well, to be fair, it looks like... But that's the thing though, Bob. I'm not even sure now. Initially, because I just thought you'd end up at Saudi by now. I'm sure you probably did as well, like most of us Reds. But the clamour and the demand for Mo Salah hasn't been there. Remember, this is Mo Salah. Big Mo Salah on a free transfer. And he's ended up in Turkey. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to go too much into it because it's going to be one of the topics on tomorrow's show. So let's leave it there on the Mo Salah. And you'll have to join me tomorrow for tomorrow night's chat show. And we can go into the Mo Salah debate. Aidan says, yes, you would take him. Fair enough. Michelle says, I think he will fit in nice at Villa. Good point. Thomas, how you feeling? Thomas is back. The main man. Thomas, how was your lunch at it? It was all right. I only had a small one. Had like a light lunch. Had some fruit. And I also had, a nice bagel on the side as well. So all good. Thomas, how was... Well, I know, Thomas, how yours was because you smashed up some McDonald's there. Bob said he's excited for tomorrow's show. Absolutely amazing. Join me tomorrow. It's going to be the same time. I'm going to try and keep it quite uniform and universal. 8:15 tomorrow evening for the live chat. So get thinking on some topics to talk about. Like you know the premise by now. I'll introduce my topic, then throw it over to the chat, and we mix and match, and we break it down and go for it. All good. Aidan says Aston Villa 4, Liverpool 2. Well, we'll see when the season starts, my bro. Michelle says, it's not called lunch, it's called dinner. I hear that. My lunch was so yummy. Thomas, you lucky man. Absolutely smashed the McDonald's earlier. Michelle, we're not going to be laughing at Aidan and his delusions of grandeur for Villa. But all good. Let's see how Liverpool get on against Villa. To be fair, if you know about the historical results between Villa and Liverpool, we come out all right. Don't you worry about that. A bit like when we play the Toffees. Because when they come to Anfield, they don't get anywhere near beating us. Ever. One time in what? I think probably one time since I've been in nappies that those Toffees have come to Anfield. Hold that, Michelle. True, if we don't buy nobody. Exactly, Bob. Exactly. But let's see. Can't forget the 7-2 though. Oh, mate, with those 4 deflections. That was just mad. What a mad game that was. But yeah, it is what it is. We definitely got it handed to us that day. I still reckon if Alisson had played that game, we would have been all right. But hey, never mind. It is what it is. This is what happens when you've got Adrian in goal. 7-2 was an amazing game. It was a crazy game. It was weird because I can't remember at some point. I think when we was about 5-1 down, I swear I felt like we could still come back. I just had that weird belief. Maybe it was the Jurgen Klopp thing back in the day. But yeah, or I'm clearly deluded. But anyway, Bob says, yeah, it was so bad for real. Yeah, it's a bad day. It was a bad day, Bob. It was a bad day. But, all football clubs have bad days, people, at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? For every 7-2, there's a 7-0 when you smash Man United. What a day that was. And imagine, that was 1-0 at half-time. Or was it 0-0 at half-time? And then 1-0 at half-time. And then smashed 6 past them. Love it. But all good. And there's always somebody that has to take a whooping every year. So it's all good. So you never know what's going to happen. Oh, it was 0-0 at half-time, was it? Wasn't it 1-0? I know no, we didn't get 7 in the second half, Bob. I'm pretty sure we scored. Gakpo scored the first. And I'm pretty sure that was 1-0 at half-time. I'm pretty sure. But, I don't know. We can double check and see. Not that it matters, but yeah. Thomas says, are you going to do a live stream on Friday for the Crystal Palace versus Fulham game? Thomas, what time is that game? I've got a funeral to go to on Friday, sadly. So I'm not going to be around early or in the early afternoon. But I'll be back in the evening for... Who's playing on Friday? I think it's a big game. It's Newcastle, Valencia, I think. So yeah, depending on the time, let me know, Thomas. What is the time? So it's the 7th. Yeah, because I really wanted to do the... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be around. Depends on the time. 6 p.m, Thomas. Thomas, I might be able to do that, you know. I might be able to do that, Thomas. So, yeah, let me make a note of that, Thomas. So, it's at 6 p.m, is it? And that's on a Friday. Palace versus Fulham. Okay, Thomas, I might do that one. Look out for the notifications. We shall see. We shall see. Let me make a note of it. Yeah, I might have time to do that one, Thomas. We shall see. I'll try my best anyway, mate. Aston Villa. Aidan says Aston Villa 2, United 1. When was that? Yeah, so Thomas, I will try. Villa versus Bayern. Yeah, exactly. Aidan, I wanted to do that one desperately. But like I said, I'm at a funeral that day, mate. And I'm not going to be around until the evening. So maybe I'll get back in time and I can do that one, as Thomas mentioned. That sounds like an okay game. Fulham versus Palace. But honestly, Bayern Munich Villa was what I wanted to do. But what it is, what it is. I have to go and pay respect to a dearly departed loved one. And Michelle says, yes, Gakpo scored on the 33rd minute. See that, Bob? I told you, mate. Yeah, Gakpo scored 43rd minute. I knew it was just before half-time. He obviously scored again in the second half. And then we ran riot over them boys, beating them 6-0 in the second half. Aidan says, sorry, Ade. It's all right, mate. Life, it happens. Death, taxes, birth, it happens. It happens. Bob says, will you do a stream on deadline day? Ooh. That's a good idea, Bob. Let's do it. That actually makes perfect sense. Obviously, as long as I'm free and I'm available, that makes absolute perfect sense, Bob. We can actually just, you know, people in the chat can go through all the transfers together. Be something very exciting to see what's going down. That is a brilliant idea, Bob. I will definitely do that. Transfer deadline day with V.A.S and the chat. Let's go. Makes perfect sense. Love it. Bob says, rest in peace. Thank you, Bob. It's basically my ex's grandmother, so my children's great grandmother. So yeah, funeral on Friday, but she lived to a grand old age of 90 plus, so she had a fantastic long old life. Jay is back in the building. Jay, the main man. We've got the teams up on the screen. Jay, you've had a look at them. What do you think for the predictions? Go for it. Aidan says September the 1st. For the deadline day. I hear that, my bro. Thank you, Michelle. Very nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you. Just come back from going out, Jay. Hopefully you've had a good day over there. Excuse me, over there in Kenya. Thomas says the Newcastle game is on Saturday at 8 p.m. Exactly. And I'm doing that one, my bro. I'm doing that one. That's going to be a good game. Going to be interesting to see Valencia versus Newcastle. Raymond over there in Zambia. Hopefully you can join us for the live stream watch along, because that is your team, Ray. Your beloved Newcastle. Thank you, Gary. Much appreciated. Michelle says, how's your holiday going, Jay? And Jay reckons Arsenal 3, Betis 1. Same as me, Jay. You've gone for the same prediction as me. Thank you, my bro. You obviously are a judge like your boy, Ade. All good, all good. Right, we'll take the teams off the screen for a minute, and when some new people come in, we will drop that onto the chat. Hey, Louis, back in the chat. The Gooner, how are you, my bro? How are you doing, Louis? Have you had a good day? I remembered your name. I know it's Joe Ross. Maybe that's one of your parents. But Louis, back in the building, following the Arsenal. Have you seen the teams, Louis? Let me know. And remember, Premier Sports 1. You can see it live. But stay in the chat at the same time and keep us all informed and, you know, up to date with reviews on the game. Hopefully you've had a good day, Louis. Welcome back. And hopefully Jay, Louis, and everyone else that's just joined, make sure you smash that like button. Just like when you enter the building of a house, you wipe your feet. So when you enter the house of Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, you smash that like button. Let's go. Aiden said, so Thomas says, and are you going to do a live stream on Sunday for any games? Of course, Thomas. The mighty Liverpool are playing on Sunday. Liverpool versus Monaco. Let's go. Leon Bailey is going to Saudi Arabia. Is that right, Aiden? I thought he was going to go to Hull. He's obviously gone for the money. Wow. To be fair to Leon Bailey, he's obviously thinking about the money. Last payday of his career, Leon Bailey. So he might as well go and earn the bag for real. But Jay says, Ade, how much Gunners are there in this chat? Well, there's Louis. There's, who else is in it? There's Gary. There's Cameron. Who else is an Arsenal fan? Blocks might pop by later, he said. There's probably another few Gunners around. Obviously, Arthur's a big Gunner. So there's going to be at least 4 or 5 in the chat at some point, I would imagine. Louis says, Vinicius Jr. to Arsenal. I don't see it happening, Louis. I don't see it happening. I think he's using Arsenal as a tactic to get a better contract at Real Madrid. But you never know. If you can get him, fair enough. I'd love to see Vinicius Jr. in the Premier League personally. Even if it means Arsenal are stronger, I'd still love to see it. Bob says, would you have wanted Akliouche? I'm not sure, Bob. I mean, he's a good player, a very talented youngster, very technical. Doesn't have much speed though, but not that that's everything. What I would say, Bob, is if you notice, and the reason why we're looking like Gakpo's leaving, Bob, is because Iriola wants absolute pace, nothing else. Munoz, pace. You've got obviously Barcola, pace and trickery. You've also got obviously Mbai, he's going for pace and trickery, and obviously even Chiesa up top, pace. You know, pace. Rio Ingamoa. Not rapid, but still pacey, but can travel fast with the ball. Technically sound, pace and trickery. So Akliouche doesn't fit in with the profile, a bit like Gakpo does not fit in with the profile. So yeah, that's why I think Gakpo's going to be off, Bob. Over to you. And Thomas says, yep, Blocks is an Arsenal fan. He said he'd pop by later. Arthur, the main gooner is here. Can we get some predictions from young King Arthur? Let's go. Jay says, are you definitely doing Swansea Cardiff? I am, my bro. Was it the 18th, wasn't it? But I've got it down, penciled in the diary. I'm definitely doing it, Jay. 100%. It's going to be a great game, my bro. And maybe we can do a video, Jay. You can tell us a little bit about the game. We could do something, a little video or something in the build-up, maybe, Jay. Let me know. Because you know way more about the championship than I do, my bro. So have a thought on that. And maybe it can help your channel as well. Right. Louis says, Arsenal, great player. He's amazing. 100%. Vinicius Jr. would be. Oh, Zolis, the Greek player. Very good. He looks very exciting so far. He's got a good goal return as well. So I hear that, Louis. I hear that. Bob says, Munoz is so rapid. I swear, maybe faster than Mbappe. Bob, this boy is basically shizzle off a shovel. He is absolute lightning. So fast. He's going to terrorise some certain defences. You don't want to be playing a high line versus Liverpool. Because when they catch you on the break, can you imagine? Munoz on one side, Barcola on the other. You are not catching these boys. 100%. Thomas is going for Arsenal 2, Betis 3. Jay says, thanks, bro. You're welcome, mate. Arthur says, Fabrizio says he had a positive meeting with Real Madrid. What a surprise, Arthur. We didn't see that coming, right? But Arthur, you're a wise young man. You knew the score. That Vinicius Jr. was basically just using Arsenal as leverage to get a deal at Real Madrid. Now, if his contract was up and he was 29, Louis, I could see him maybe holding out and Real Madrid letting him go. Then I could see him coming to the Prem. But would anyone want a 29-year-old, 30-year-old Vinicius Jr. who's had 12 years in his legs by then? Probably not. It was kind of now or never. When you're going for these pacey players, you want them at the sweet spot, 24 years of age. A bit like when Liverpool brought in Mane and Salah. You get them for 5-6 years, you rinse them, you use them, and you get the best out of them. Bob says he was getting fouled so hard in La Liga. Imagine a Prem. That's my only worry. Well, this is it, Bob. This is the thing. He's going to need those jet heels because at the end of the day, it's going to be brutal in the Prem. That is 100%. Thomas says on the 17th is Cardiff v Wrexham. I knew it was roughly about that day, but yeah, I've got it penciled in. I'll be doing that game, my bro. So it's Cardiff Wrexham, not Swansea. Which one did I say I was doing, Jay? I've got it all mixed up now. Let me double check. League games to do. Oh, Cardiff City versus Wrexham 17th. So I'm doing that one. Jay, so when is the Swansea game then? Let me know. Let me know, Jay. When is the Swansea game? Yeah, because Thomas is right. I said I was going to do Cardiff Wrexham. So yeah, let me know when the Swansea Wrexham game is, mate. And we can take it from there. Right, keep the chat going. I'm just looking for the game. The Gooner game. Oh yeah, Premier Sports. It's on. Hold on one moment. Right, I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll be back. Right, back once again. Right, let's bring the teams back on the screen. There you go. What Premier League games live streams are you doing? Thomas, gonna do loads, my friend. Obviously, first game of the season is Arsenal Coventry. That's on the Friday. I'm gonna do that. So first weekend, I can tell you this now, Thomas. If you want to join me, obviously put it in your diary. So Premier League games are going to be doing Arsenal Coventry, the opener, 21st of August. Then it's Hull City, Man United on the Saturday morning. And then Sunday afternoon, Newcastle United versus Liverpool. Those are the first three. And actually the fourth one is going to be Fulham Chelsea on the Monday. And that'll be the first weekend over. That'll be 4 games over that weekend, Thomas. So there you go. Feel free to join me. Bob says, I've got to go. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Lovely, Bob. Enjoy whatever you're up to, my man. And drop back in if you can. Smash that like button before you go, though, my bro. Right. Aidan says, I missed your message. Sorry, mate. Let me see. Louis says, I'm watching the game, but I'll be on when they score. Good man, Louis. Good man. I think Ethan Wanyuri should be playing right wing. I hear that. But this is the thing. They're obviously letting him play in midfield to give Dowman his head. So yeah, it is what it is. He's clearly ahead of Max Dowman. But it's very interesting though, isn't it, Aidan? But good player nonetheless, Wanyeri. But yep, Aidan, I got back to your message. Sorry for missing it, mate. It's very difficult keeping up with everything. But all good, all good. Just point me back in the right direction. If I miss a message, not a problem. Right, Premier Sports. It's meant to be the Arsenal game. Yes, that should be coming on soon. Let's have a look. Yes, lovely. Got the high def. Yes, got the game up. If anyone wants it, it is on Premier Sports 1. And I have that channel. Very lucky I am. Michelle says 24 likes. Wicked. Michelle on the likes count. Oh, honestly, guys, thank you so much. The channel goes from absolute strength to strength. It's amazing. Just only a few weeks ago, we were struggling to break 10 likes per video. And now we're easily into the 20s every single time. And I thank you very much for that. Also, let me get that off the screen. That's a bit of a weird one. What I would say is also as well, we're on the journey to 500 subscribers. Arthur says, and it got 80 likes 5 days ago. It was amazing, wasn't it, Arthur? Honestly, that was surreal. I couldn't believe it, Arthur. Absolutely incredible. But like I said, what I'm going to do, even though Arthur's going to pull me up in a minute, I'm trying to get something together for the chat and the channel for when something pretty decent. So when it hits the 500 subscriber mark, which I'm hoping to do by the start of the season, I can kind of do a bit of a giveaway to the channel and maybe a nice little gift for somebody in the channel, whether it's someone who's, you know, one of the more mature viewers or one of the younger ones, maybe like a giveaway that can help them with a video game or something like that. Just something nice just to give back. As for myself, what was I going to say? Oh, of course. Plus as well, I'm launching a fantasy football competition. As many of you know, I'll be dropping a video over the next few days. If anyone is interested in fantasy football, you can obviously join up to the competition. There is a big money prize for anyone that's interested. We're probably looking at about 750 to 800 quid for the winner of the fantasy football competition. There is a small entry fee for joining, but I will be doing 3 places for free to a lucky winner, but I will host it during one of the shows. We'll do a spin the wheel job, and whoever gets it can have the entry for a friend or family, or themselves if they want. Right. Michelle says, how I come alone and you get all the likes. It's all about you, Michelle. What can I say? You're clearly, you're the magnet. A babe magnet. There you go. A man magnet, should I say. How about that? Was that an insult when you say it to a woman? If you say it to a man, it's a good thing. When you say it to a woman, it's a bit... Anyway, moving on. You know what I meant. Right, anyway. Max is playing his best. Honestly, Louis, I don't know if you saw the game the other day. Max Dalman absolutely fried Girona. They could not handle him. It was intense. Max Dalman was incredible. He frazzled Girona. Very impressive. Very impressive. Thomas says, yes, me, I am interested. Nice one, Thomas. Well, Thomas, fantasy football we spoke about already. Like I said, if you want, Thomas, you can hold fire. Maybe you'll win the competition. We're going to do a spin the wheel. And if you're lucky enough to win, then you can get a free entry. Otherwise, you'll have to join the other way. But it's all good. But there's a big cash prize for people that take fantasy football seriously. Or just a bit of fun. Bob is back already. Thought he was gone, but he's back. He missed the chat. Welcome back, Bob. You absolute hero. Aiden says, Vinny Jr. is staying at Real Madrid. Aiden, you know this. It was always a ploy. Michelle, it's all good. Thank you, my dear. You were not offended. Something tells me a scouse lass like you is not easily offended at all. Michelle says, yes, Villa. Vinny staying at Real Madrid. You are right. Max Dalman clears Messi. Do you know what, Arthur? The thing is, eventually Max Dalman will. But let's have it right. Messi is still the GOAT. Bob, that was fast. Exactly. Bob, hopefully you haven't heard that too many times in your life. My guy. But Thomas says, what other way? What's that? Oh, I see. Well, Thomas, what it is that, so anyone wants to do the fantasy football, like I said, I'll be doing a free giveaway for 3 places in my fantasy football competition. Completely free. Worth 30 quid each. But if anybody is unsuccessful and just wants to join a competition to win £1,000 at least on the fantasy football, it's £30 entry for the fantasy football place. You join up via the Fantasy Premier League official site, and then you join my private league, which is the VET Arcade Soldier League. Right, Steve is back. Look at him. He's about to do me. 2-footed. I thought I smelt breath on my neck. I thought I felt the heat from behind. Steve, MOT, is back. The Leeds United fan. He said, guess who's back? Ade, yes, it's Super Leeds United who beat Liverpool. Well, I never, Steve. Did Leeds beat Liverpool in a friendly? I've never heard the end of it, mate. Never heard the end of it. Steve, you legend. Welcome back. Bob says, yeah, I had to order something. I hear that, my bro. Was it food or something from Amazon, Bob? Let us know, you cheeky devil. Michelle says, Ade, that was a good one. Michelle, I'm full of them. You know this. I've got the motor mouth that never stops. And I've always got a witty pun for the chat. Let's go. Funny enough, Michelle, I like the way you laughed at it, but none of the guys did. Let's see. There's a few sore heads out there. Let's go with that. But you know, anyway, let's not go down that route. I was about to take it in a dark path, Michelle, but let's keep it PG for the chat. Anyway, moving on. Michelle says, Bob, you from Liverpool? I'll let him answer. He certainly is. Thomas says, okay, get it on the draft team. All right, Thomas. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'll do a competition soon. It's going to be in the chat. We'll do it live so that it's all fair and we can see. But it's all good. Steve says, how do we join, Ade? Right, so Steve, what it is, well, you'll see a video when it drops on the channel. But Steve, obviously, you know the official Fantasy Premier League game. Join, you know, make your team as you normally would. Obviously, play with your friends or whatever you do. But when it comes to my league, if you want a chance to win a prize, you either pay the £30 entry fee and then we go from there, follow it. And if you win, you win. I've been running a competition for about 9 years now through previous workplaces and I keep it going. We always have a regular minimum, regular amount of people in the fantasy football, probably about 50 people. This year, because I'm opening it up to YouTube, it'll probably be a bit bigger with my community. So that's why the prize is normally about £400 to £500 for first place. But I'm estimating now we're talking about 800 to £1,000, Steve, for the winner. So if you do fantasy football, we'll talk nearer the time. Or obviously you can join up when you're ready, my bro. But if you want to try and win a free entry, just stick around. I'll make a list of the people, put it into a spin the wheel, and whoever gets the 3 places gets to join my league for free with a chance of winning £800 to £1,000. So it's worth a go for anyone in the chat that's into fantasy football. Michelle, where do we go with here? Oh, Bob is from Amazon. Fair enough. I'll be back when the team scores. Nice one, Louis. Where the game is kicking off in 9 minutes. Michelle says, true, laugh out loud. Let's go. Let's not go there, Michelle. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Arthur is all about, what is all of that stuff there, Arthur? All them flags. What's that all about? Right, Bob is back and he says, I'm not from Liverpool, he's from London. There you go. My bad, Bob. I got that confused. So many Liverpool fans in the chat. Okay, thanks, Ade. Fair enough, Thomas. Hopefully you know. I've got my fantasy football team ready. Aiden, you give me an update on something. Because I was going to go with a certain left back for my fantasy football team, Aiden. But now that you're telling me about this Ruggieri, I'm going to have to make some changes last minute for sure. But that's what fantasy football's all about. It's an ever-flowing ecosystem. Okay, Bob says, Michelle, I will be joining you for the Premier League games. Excellent, Thomas. Can't wait to have you around for those games. Right, we've got lots of people in the chat, so feel free to keep it going. The game is going to be kicking off soon. So, the Bruno Guimaraes deal is official. I didn't realise that, so that's done. Amazing deal from Arsenal there. That's definitely going to be one that that helps them kick on to help defend their Premier League title. Very, very impressive from the Gooners. Yes, let's have a little look at the teams before we go. Anybody else wants to get a prediction in? Yes, Michelle says he's going to Arsenal. Yeah, it's basically done. All official. 87 million euros. Quite incredible fee that is. For a player that's nearly 29. Big money. So it's clearly a let's win now signing. Oh my days, what is that on the screen? That looks absolutely horrific. Let's get that off. Right. Newcastle in trouble now. I think they are as well, to be fair, Michelle. I think considering they finished 15th last season, they've lost the whole midfield, Anthony Gordon as well. Maybe now Lewis Hall to Man United. They could be in sticky problems, Michelle. Steve says, Ade, I'll join a league just to beat your Liverpool. Yeah. Go for it, Steve. You are welcome, my bro. Steve, do you do fantasy football yourself? Oh, that's a bit cheeky. Someone nearly got flatlined outside the house. But yeah, do you do fantasy football, Steve? Let me know. I'm sure there's going to be a strong Leeds contingent to your team. I roll. Anyway, all good. But like I said, feel free to join up nearer the time or not for a few years, brother. Fair enough, my man. But you know something? Sometimes you need a bit of an incentive. And at the end of the day, if it's to beat me, beat the veteran arcade soldier, that can keep you going. But also, it is a fun way to enjoy the Premier League season as well. And if you do it as part of a community as well, then it makes it more fun. And if there's a chance to win a cash prize, all the better for it. Aiden says, I've got a Premier League fantasy. Fair enough. Have you just got a fantasy, or have you got a Premier League fantasy? Only joking, my bro. So you do a fantasy league yourself, Aiden? Well, if you want, you can enter the free prize draw. I've got 3 places to give away. So there you go. If you want to join, try your luck. And if you don't win, feel free to join the league. The entry fee is 30 quid, but there is a top prize. Oh, I didn't even mention as well. The top prize is 750 to £1,000, but there's 20 places. So even if you finish in the top 20, you're guaranteed a prize. So it could be as little as 30 quid. It could be as much as £1,000, 300, 700. There's lots of money to be won. But enough of this gambling malarkey. It's not about that. Right. Thomas says you missed my comment, but I will be at my sister called Alex's house. Okay, for the watch-alongs, Thomas. I hear that, my bro. It'll be good to see you. And so, is it your sister Alex? I have a son called Alex. I have a good choice of names, as in naming my child, and your parents do too. Louis says 7-0 to the Gunners. Wow, you are optimistic. Fair enough. Steve says Newcastle won't go down. There are 3 worse teams. They will be fine. Well, this is it, Steve. I was talking about that the other day with Fulham. I think Fulham could be in trouble. But yeah, like you say, the chances are there's going to be 3 worse teams than Newcastle. But to be honest with you, if they finish 16th, 17th for Newcastle, that's just as bad as going down. Bob says, Newcastle got that money though. Yes, Bob, but they can't spend it. They can't get it into the club. Michelle says, Ade, do you bet on football games? Nah, not really. I did used to work in a betting shop back in the day. I'd have a little flutter back in the day. I used to do like a 5-6 team accumulator, but I don't do it anymore. You know what they say, betting is a mug's game. But, you know, some people like it. What can I say? Steve says, Real Betis to win 3-1. And Thomas says, and my sister called Alex is a Liverpool supporter. Even better. I like your sister. She sounds like a top girl, Thomas. And how is Jessica today, Thomas? Please let us know. Bob says, don't gamble, guys. Exactly that. Pip Boy in the building. I'm new to football. How does one learn more about the beautiful game? And go Arsenal. Pip Boy, welcome to the channel. So you're an Arsenal fan. You're new to the game. Let us know how you are, Pip, where you're from, how long you've been supporting Arsenal. And the way to learn more is stick around with more like-minded people that love the sport. I'm a veteran of the game. We've got people in the chat, Pip, that support loads of different clubs. It's a very friendly place where you can share stories, gossip, news, and obviously the love for the beautiful game. So Pip, welcome to my channel. Please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel and we'll show you the way. Pip, over to you. Let us know. But welcome to my channel. Louis said, Louis is an Arsenal fan in the chat. And he's going for an unrealistic 90-0, but it is what it is. Arthur says, that's getting clipped. What is Arthur? Let me know. Jessica is fine, thanks. She's just eating her dinner. Thank you, Thomas, for the update. I'm glad your girlfriend is well. See that, Pip? People saying hello to you already. Welcome to the chat. Arthur is going 4-1 to the Gooners. Fair enough, Arthur. I've gone for a 3-1, so... You know, we think there's going to be plenty of goals in this game. There was a 2-2, I think, from Michelle earlier. Or was that Bob? There's a 2-1 in there. There's plenty of high scores. Pip is from Chicago. Uncle got me into it. I've been playing FC to learn. Fair enough, Pip. And do you enjoy it? Pip says, hi all. So, Pip, welcome to the channel. Pip from the Windy City. And you had my team there. Pip, I'm a Liverpool fan. We were just at Soldier Field. The other day, losing to Steve in the chat, who supports Leeds United. Liverpool, my team got smashed 4-2. Don't know if you saw that one, Pip, but welcome to the channel. Obviously, a younger, new fan, and you have just joined supporting Arsenal, who are the Premier League champions. But welcome to the channel. Pip, make sure you like and subscribe, and enjoy your new friends here. Bob said he's got to go this time. He's got to get a treble order in. Bob, no worries, my bro. If we see you soon, we see you soon. If not, catch you on the next one, my bro. Thomas says 3-2 to Betis. Louis says, you are the best. Thank you, Louis. Is that me or Pip? Let me know. Humble Dude is back. Humble Dude says, what's goody? Cool game today. Maybe 2-0 to the Arsenal. Thanks, Humble. And hope you are well, my guy. All good, all good. Manuel Pellegrini is the Betis manager. He's on my screen at the moment. Manuel Pellegrini, Pip, the manager of Betis. He was the manager of Manchester City about 10 years ago and won them a Premier League title, Pip. So there's a bit of knowledge for you, Pip. Tom in the building. Tom Adrico. Tom, I'm assuming you're an Arsenal fan. Tom says 5-0 to the Gunners, no doubt. Because he's not going to be back in Sociedad. Tom, let the chat know where you are. Welcome to the channel, my friend. My name is Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. And this is my channel where like-minded, good footballing people and friends get along and have a good time. I'm a Liverpool fan, but feel free to let us know who you are, my bro. Welcome. Pip says, interesting and thank you. And FC has been fun. I love managing. Fair enough, Pip. Keep enjoying the game. I no longer play FC or FIFA, as it used to be called. I don't play it anymore. But yeah, it's a fantastic game for people that are into football. You can learn a lot, especially from the career mode. So there you go. Thomas says, Ade, my second brother-in-law is a Chelsea fan. Wow. A lot of mixture in the family. Oh yeah, Michelle, you didn't answer the other day. Is there any Reds in your family, Michelle? I don't know if you answered my question there. You went a bit quiet, I think. Let me know. So the Arsenal players are out on the pitch warming up and we're getting ready to kick off. Tom, let us know who you are, my man, and who you support for sure, and where you're from if you want to share and chat. "7-0, says Louis. It was 90-0 just a minute ago. Yes, my three brothers are Reds. Ah, Michelle. So there are some people in the family that see sense. So, no, seriously though, Michelle. So why did you go with the Blue Noses then, Michelle? Did you just want to be different? I love to hear these stories. It's so fascinating. And that's the thing. You'll know as well, Michelle, that it used to be such a friendly derby, the Liverpool game. But Liverpool-Everton derby. But it's kind of got a bit nasty in the last, I'd say the last 5-6 years. In recent times. Maybe it's a new age supporter thing. But like you know, Michelle, you've been supporting football a long time. It used to be the friendly derby. It is no longer the friendly derby. Tom, your message was Arsenal FC 5, Betis 0. Goals from Saka and Eza. Saka's not in the squad though, my bro. He's not back from England duty, or he might be there yet, but he's definitely not in the team. Is Eza even? I don't think Eza's in the starting lineup. Let me check the bench. No, definitely not. Definitely not there, Tom. They are not there yet, my brother. But they'll probably be back on the weekend's game for Arsenal, but they're not in this one, my bro. But 5-0 it may be. I've gone for 3-1 to the Gunners myself. Tom, where are you from? Share it with the chat if you don't mind. Louis says gazillion 0. Michelle says, I say they must have got dropped on their heads when they was little. I hear that, Michelle. Aidan, my team for Premier League fantasy is goalkeeper Raya, Munoz at right back. I like that one. Centre back is Ola Aina of Forest, Spence of Spurs, maybe Liverpool. Gabriel, Rice, Anderson, Shirky, Manzambi, Haaland, and Igor Jesus. Not a bad team. You went for the 15 million Haaland, so therefore it leaves you with less money to spend. My team, I'm not going to tell you mine because I'm not going to have you copying it. I'll keep it secret for now. As we look on the screen, and a former Arsenal player, Pip. You've got a former Arsenal player playing today at right back, Hector Bellerin. Used to play for Arsenal about 5 years ago now. So there you go, Pip. More knowledge for you there. And if you played FC 24 as you do, Hector Bellerin used to have 92 pace for Arsenal as a right back. Right, Thomas says, Arsenal will lose this game. Thomas, we shall see. I'm going for a 3-1. Michelle says, big Duncan Ferguson. I loved watching him and he's Scottish and I'm half Scottish. Fair enough, Michelle. Fair enough. Big old Duncan. One of the best players that you'll ever see in the air, for sure. But yes, all good, all good. So this game is a little bit behind schedule. Should have kicked off 5 minutes ago. Not sure why it's so delayed, but it is what it is. But Arsenal are built to win at the moment. Lots of players in their physical prime and age group. So this is another advantage they've got. Players like Gyökeres, 28. Gabriel, 26, 27. Saka coming up to 24, 25. All of their better players are in and around that prime age for winning. Raya's about 28, 29. So they're all in the right age category, you'd think. Zubamendi, 26, 27. Declan Rice, 27. These guys in the prime of their careers that are built to win now. Michelle says 7:45 kickoff time must have got delayed a little bit. Is the game started playing? Not yet, not yet. It's going off in 10 minutes, says Michelle. I don't know what the hold up is. It was meant to be kicking off at 7:30, but it is what it is. Jessica has finished her dinner now. Nice, nice, nice. Lucky her. I'm going to have to wait to the end of this game before I can get my munch on. But we shall see. But yes, anybody wants to say anything in the chat? Tom, you're new to the channel. Feel free to drop anything else you want to say, my man. All good. Anybody else? Feel free to chat. I'm happy to waffle away. And once the game starts then, obviously, as you know, I will commentate and see what's happening regarding the major action. Other than that, the chat takes priority. Thomas says, and my second brother-in-law is called Dean and he's in the army. Hopefully he stays safe out there, Thomas. Representing the country. That's what we like to see, my bro. Oh, it's due to traffic. Oh, I see. That's right. The game is taking place in Ireland at the Aviva Stadium. Never been to Ireland myself. I need to go there one day. Thomas says, oh, and his brother-in-law Dean supports Chelsea. So you've got lots and lots of different clubs in the family. Louis says, you are the best out there. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, Louis. Absolute legend for saying that. So the game kicks off in 9 minutes 30 seconds. And please, I remind you once again, if you haven't hit that like button, please do go and smash it. Would really appreciate it as the community grows on a daily basis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Thomas says, I got Ray and Dean as my two bro-in-laws. Nice one. Lots of Rays about. Wonder how Ray's doing this evening. Big Ray from Slavonga, Zambia. Absolute G. One of the few Newcastle fans probably over there in Africa. But Ray is holding it up for the tune. Ade should support Arsenal. He's from there. Arthur, you absolute scallywag. This is the thing. The truth is, I was born and bred very close to Highbury Stadium growing up. I could hear Arsenal when they scored. But I live in between. I lived in between and grew up in between Arsenal and Spurs. I was closer to Arsenal's ground than Tottenham's, but yes, Arsenal was not for me. Funnily enough, back in the days when I was growing up, getting into football, Arsenal were known as a very boring team. 1-0 to the Arsenal. But that's how it was back in the day. Before Arsene Wenger turned up and changed football in England, the Premier League. Arsene Wenger turned the old school reputation of Arsenal around. Honestly, Arsenal were the team. They score against you and beat you 1-0. That's what they did. But hey, they were successful. Michelle says, Ade, what about your family? Are you the only Liverpool fan? Great question, Michelle. So, my mum got me into it. My older brother was a Liverpool fan. Not quite sure why, because he wasn't really into football. But I think, some people just follow football at a time. But my mum was, she's no longer here, sadly. She was a massive football fan. She was a Liverpool fan. My brother was. I got into it, got the bug. And to be fair, Michelle, they were, Liverpool in the 80s were winning everything, hoovering up those trophies like a Henry Hoover. Yay! And all good. So that's why I supported Liverpool. Self-professed glory hunter. And then the 90s hit. The trophies dried up, but I stuck around for the journey, Michelle. And then obviously it was quiet. The odd cup success, the Champions League in Istanbul. When Stevie G put the boys in his rucksack and took us to glory. And then it was all about Jurgen Klopp coming to Liverpool and turning doubters into believers. So that is my football story following Liverpool. Louis says, you're nearly at 400. That's what we're all about. So yes, the channel is growing. Maybe not so close to 400, but getting there slowly. Every day, inch by inch. Let's get there. Michelle says, wasn't Arsenal from Woolwich back in the day? They were originally. That's why they were called Woolwich Arsenal. 100%. All the way over there in East London. But they relocated. I can't remember when. Probably in about the 1910s, 1920s. Relocated to, obviously, North London. And now they are just the Arsenal. Thomas says, I've got 4 sisters. Wow, must have been busy in your house. Michelle says, I like Robbie Fowler on the line. Here she is. Oi, let's keep it PG. Let's not go in on Robbie Fowler. But we both know that if he wanted to, he could be all Scarface up at the end of the movie. If he wanted to, because he's got so much money. Robbie Fowler, them white lines. But anyway, let's keep it clean for people in the chat, Michelle. Right. I got my eye on you. A bit of Drake for you there. But, I love it. So, everybody, absolutely smashing it in the chat. People in the background, we are absolutely killing it. So, yes, of course, keep it flowing, people. All good, all good. Michelle says 35 likes. What are you laughing at, Michelle? Yeah, you're a sharp one, Michelle. A cheeky lady. And 35 likes. Thank you for bringing that to their attention. Arthur says Drake wrote a diss track to Kendrick, calling him a poopy pants. Did he really? Do you know what? I've kind of dropped out of the hip hop game many years ago. Obviously I know who these people are. You know, your Kendrick Lamar and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, I couldn't even name you a song, to be fair. Obviously, Drake, I could do. But even Drake has fallen off. He's not that guy anymore. Just goes to show everybody has their day in the sun. And everybody has their time in the sun. And everybody, basically has their time. Thomas says, Jessica is going to Fort Park next Tuesday with one of her courses. Lucky Jessica. Hopefully she has a fantastic time. Thomas. Cameron says, haha, jokes, White Lions. I see you. I see you, bro. Arthur says, West Side equal East Side. What's that? Is that a track? Or are we talking about Arsenal moving locations? Hector Bellerin with that moustache and long curly hair. He looks, well, like a certain star. But we won't go there. Michelle says, I love Motown music. Good on you, girl. Peter's back in the building, the main man, Peter, one of my original guys. How are you doing, Peter? Hope you are good, my brother, and gonna join us for the watch along. Hope you're good, my brother. Let the chat know how you be doing, Peter, and of course, smash that like button, everyone. Good mic. I can hear the cars going past. Mate, can you? Is it that loud, yeah? Sorry about that, Peter. It is what it is. Aidan says, are you doing PSG Manchester United friendly? I can't, mate, because that is on Saturday, isn't it? The PSG game with Man United. I did want to do that one, Aidan, but sadly, I'm going to West Ham, Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup on Saturday afternoon. So I won't be around until Saturday evening. Then I'm going to be doing the Newcastle-Valencia game in the evening. That's the only reason I'm not doing the Man U game. Otherwise, I would be, because at the end of the day, that is a banging game. Annoyingly, I'm going to miss two top PSG games. I'm going to miss the Villa game and the Man United game. But sadly, one is a funeral, and the other is I'm going to watch West Ham Portsmouth. Michelle says that would be a good game for the Villa. Exactly. Thanks, she will, she said. Excellent, Thomas. Give her my best. Peter says 1980s music rules. Sade, Tears for Fears. Peter, when I was 18 and I was working in Chapel Market, London, if anyone knows it, I saw Sade in the market. I was starstruck. I was like, wow, Sade. And I walked past her and I wasn't as boisterous as I am now. I would have spoken to her if I saw her now. And I saw her, she was standing there. She was so lovely. And she was just standing up there, just standing, looking around. And I was like, there's you, Sade. There's me, Ade. Both Nigerian background. But I didn't say anything to her. But I was a youngster. But it is what it is. I wonder what Sade is doing now. What a beautiful voice, Peter. She was amazing. Thomas says, when is the game starting? Any minute now, Peter. Any minute now, Thomas. No, West versus East in rap culture. West had Biggie, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and East had no one. Oh, I hear that, my bro. I hear that. Whew. Peter said he's doing good, peeps. All good. On the 8th at 7:30, he'll be doing Crawley versus Watford. I'm probably not going to be doing that, Arthur, because I'm going to be doing Newcastle Valencia. I want to see how the tune are shaping up for the new season. But I hear you, Arthur. Good effort. North London Forever is going out around the stadium. Yusuf is back in the building. Yusuf, my bro, how are you, sir? Let us know. Yusuf, Bayern Munich fan in the chat. How are you doing, Yusuf? Over to you, sir. I hope you're well. And Yusuf, did you smash that like button, my bro? Peter says, you're lucky. I would have fainted. I hear that, Peter. Honestly, I just couldn't believe it. Saw Sade next to me. But honestly, in life, I've met quite a few famous people down the years and whatnot and all that sort of stuff. I don't really get starstruck anymore. All right, 1 second. I'm just going to start the timer for the match. The game's about to kick off. Funny because Arsenal are wearing the away kit. And Betis are wearing green and white. I don't know why Arsenal don't just wear the red and white. Very strange get up there. Right, game is about to kick off. I will answer the messages in a minute. Right, the game is off. The game is afoot Arsenal versus Betis have kicked off. Right. Glad you're doing good, Peter. Yusuf, how are you doing, my brother? Let us know. Michelle says, Ade, you from Nigeria? I'm half Nigerian, my dear. Half Nigerian. My father's Nigerian and my mother was white English. So I am a mix of both worlds. There you go. Most people can never tell. But yes, but when you have a name like Ade, anyone that knows any Nigerians will know it's an easy sell to know that I am half Nigerian. Or full Nigerian if they think. But yes, I am. What's that? NIFE. You never. It's better than. Oh, North London Forever is better than You Never Walk Alone. Arthur, behave. Your song's been around for about 5 minutes. You'll Never Walk Alone has been around for an eternity. Anyway, Thomas says, that's the thing, Arthur, you did the acronym NLFE. Nobody even knows what that is. Get out of it. That gets to ESAC. YNWA. Everyone knows that. Arsenal in the box with Zolis. Slips it in. And it's already nearly 1-0 to the Gunners. Should have been. Victor Gyökeres. What a poor finish. Had an open goal. How does he not score that? Arsenal should be 1-0 up. Already cutting through these guys. Victor Gyökeres looking like he's carrying a fridge on his back. That guy is so overweight for a footballer. But ultimately, how did he not put Arsenal up 1-0 up already? Thomas says, Jessica's playing FC 26 now. That's why she's not in the chat. Fair enough. Peter says, Charlie sold more records than Adele. Is that true, Peter? What a stat that is. Really, is that true? That is phenomenal. Did not realise that. How did Gyökeres not score that? Yusuf says, excellent, gearing up for the upcoming season. Yusuf, I hear that, my bro. It's going to be a great season. Yusuf, are you looking forward to the Bayern Munich PSG game on Friday? Sorry, not PSG, but Bayern Munich Villa game on Friday. Going to be a big game. Sadly, I'm going to miss it, my bro. But hopefully you enjoy it, my bro. Aiden says, I've got good news. What is that, Aiden? Is it Aston Villa orientated? Right. Max Dowman on the ball now. Arsenal dominating. Ball into the box. Picked up by the keeper. Michelle says, nice. I like Nigeria football team. Everton had a lot of players from Nigeria. Very true. They did. They definitely did. 100%. Some of them escape my mind at the moment. The striker. Yakubu. He was Nigerian. You missed my other comment, says Thomas. Let's have a look. I read it, Thomas, about Jessica playing FIFA. I read that one, my bro. Did one yesterday? No, we did the thingy yesterday. We did the chat show, I think. Yeah, we did the chat yesterday. Yusuf says, oh, is the stream working? Please let me know. I've just had a notification that something went wrong. Before I continue, let me know. As Wanyeri is on the break, plays it out to Max Dowman. Please let me know if everything is working, please. Yusuf says, I hope to face Liverpool in the Champions League later. I hope so too, my bro. And we will show you this time. Yes, I missed it. Oh, no problem, Thomas. Yes, we had the chat show yesterday, my bro. We did. Just a glitch. All good. Thank you, Pip, for letting me know. Thank you so much. Yeah, Michelle, what other Nigerian players did Everton had? They definitely had Yakubu, the striker. Your friends are lying. He was an amazing player. He did really well. Such an absolute unit. Oh, if I think harder, I'd remember some other Nigerian players for Everton. But right now, their head is foggy. But right, Betis now on the ball. Fran Garcia on the ball. All is good. Thank you, Michelle. Yusuf says, I want to see Salah completely neutralised. Well, the thing is, he's not at Liverpool anymore, mate. So unless you're going to play Trabzonspor, you won't be facing Bayern Munich won't be facing Salah. And Trabzonspor are not in the Champions League. So we're not going to see Mo Salah in the Champions League, Yusuf. So there you go. But we're going to have new players. Bradley Barcola, maybe Ibrahim Mbaye coming to Liverpool, Yusuf. So we'll be coming for you. Don't you worry, my friend. All good. But Yusuf, how has life been treating you, my brother? Please let me know. Right, Real Betis have a kick into the box. Picked up by Kepa, who throws one out. Now, a break now. Wanyeri. Oh, Zolis loses the ball. Aidan says Matteo Ruggeri has been accepted to sign Aston Villa for 21 mil. Well done, Aidan. Francis, how are you, my bro? I am good, my brother. How are you keeping, Francis? Francis Mohumza. Francis, are you new to the chat? I've already chatted to a Francis before. Are you new to the channel? Please let me know who you support. Or are you the other Francis I've already spoken to? Forgive me if I've forgotten, because I've met so many people recently, Francis. Please confirm if it is you, my friend, or if you are new to the channel and who you support, Francis. My guy. Thomas says CR7 or Carlos Puyo or Chong or Messi for Jessica. Ultimate team pick. One, please, Ade. It's got to be CR7, surely. Surely CR7. Oh, or Messi. Ooh, I don't know. Depends on the build of her team. If it's got more Portuguese-based Ronaldo, go with Ronaldo. If it's or Messi. There you go. Natasha is back. I see it's all going off at FIFA headquarters. Gianni Infantino has said if he stays, he would give the World Cup to Morocco in 2030 and can host it on their own. Wow. He's deluded, Natasha. He's absolutely deluded. But let's see if he even survives this next round of votes. Natasha, welcome back to the channel. Peter says, Michelle, the best Everton player ever was Big Neville Southall. Best keeper who ever lived. Peter, he was absolutely phenomenal. Big Neville, 100%. Yusuf says, hopefully we'll have a good season later, sir. Exactly, my bro, exactly. Francis, please do forgive me. Like I said, let us know who you support, my bro. And also, hit that like button, people. Francis, do forgive me if I've confused you with another Francis, but there is another one on the channel with a slightly different name. But Francis, over to you, my friend. Let us know. Can everybody please make sure, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Jessica went for CR7. Fair enough. Pip says, what are your thoughts on the World Cup? It was phenomenal, Pip. We did watch-along of so many games. I enjoyed it immensely. There was hardly any poor games. It was absolutely brilliant. Pip, did you enjoy it yourself, the World Cup? Let me see what you have to say. Natasha says Bruno G to Arsenal. It's all confirmed, Natasha. 100%. 87 million euros. 28-year-old Arthur. Have you mellowed on that deal now, or are you happy that it got done? Let us know. Yusuf says PSG will be our common enemy, sir. There you go. And we're going to make them weaker by taking Barcola. Big shot out there. Good save there from Kepa. Push to the side. Bob is back. He's like Eminem. Back again. Let us know how you're doing, sir. Absolutely amazing chat on this channel. The community is absolutely epic. That's what we love to see. Decent save coming in there. And ultimately a good save from Kepa. Corner comes in now. Kepa misses it. And there's the goal. And that is why he is an awful keeper. Kepa. Absolute awful keeping from Kepa. How bad was that? Wow. And that is why you cannot rely on this guy. I'm telling you, he is an awful keeper. I've had Arsenal friends of mine tell me that Kepa was a good deal at 5 million. Honestly, he is one of the most trash keepers you will ever see. And I'm not going in on Arsenal. I'm just going in on Kepa. It was absolutely pathetic. The corner comes in. Kepa goes in, goes down weakly. He's actually knocked to the floor by... Absolutely pathetic. Kepa gets knocked down by his own player and complains to the ref. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, Kepa is awful. Rodrigo Riquelme puts it in. Wow. You have to see how calamitous this is. Absolutely ridiculous from Kepa. And he's got the cheek to get up and complain after getting knocked down by his own player. Absolutely criminal from Kepa. What an awful keeper. Thomas says, let's go Betis. Bob says, Vinny to Arsenal looks likely. Arsenal have offered higher wages. I doubt it, Bob. I'll believe it when I see it. I think Real Madrid will come in and just secure it. He'll probably take less to stay at Real Madrid, to be fair, Bob. Thomas says, and I have a challenge for you. What is that, my bro? Arthur says, the rest and PSG robbed us of a Champions League. No, Arthur, they didn't. Natasha says, I see Liverpool going to hold talks with PSG about a deal for the 3 players Liverpool want. Let's go, Natasha. Let's have it. Can everyone please smash that like button? Everyone has just rejoined the channel if you didn't do it before. Aiden says, yes, Real Betis. Louis, I want to see Louis when he comes back into the chat and see what he has to say about Arsenal. That was absolutely awful. Pip says, I loved it. Rooted for Mexico, but Cabo Verde also impressed me. Well said, Pip. You're actually growing your knowledge very quickly, Pip. I'm very impressed. Stick around. The channel needs great people like yourself in it. Aiden says, Everton had Eto'o too. They did. That was wild, wasn't it? Seeing amazing Samuel Eto'o at Everton. That was crazy. Bob says, would you take Darwin back? On a free transfer, I would, mate. 100%. He knows the club. He's pacey. He knows how to play aggressive football. So, Bob, I'll take him back in a heartbeat. Only for free, though, Bob. I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't pay for him, but I'll take him back for free. How about you, Bob? Let me know. Right. Arsenal trying to get themselves back into this game. Cleared by Hector Bellerin. Natasha says, it is too hot. It's 36 degrees in Newquay. Another warm night for you. No sleep. It's going to be hot for the next month. No rain in the forecast. Everyone will be absolutely knackered when this hot weather is over. Wow, Natasha. You are getting beat down on there with the weather. It's crazy. Bob says, I would not. He has gotten significantly worse. I hear that. I hear what you're saying. He's had the odd niggle. He hasn't played successive football. But ultimately, maybe, just maybe, as a rotation player. But it looks like he's already gone anyway. I think he's over in Atlanta FC now. Pip. Darwin Núñez, formerly of Liverpool. Has he gone to Atlanta in the MLS? Please confirm. Michelle says, sorry, my phone died. No worries, Michelle. Ademola Lookman, of course. Joseph Yobo, of course, the centre-back. And Alex Iwobi. Well said, well said, Michelle. Right. What a great goal from Riquelme. Good play from the winger. Betis playing it round the back. Lewis Hall is staying at Newcastle. That is good news for Newcastle. We don't want him going to Man United, Natasha. That is for sure. Aiden says, missing my older message. What's that? I read it, did I not? About they had Eto'o. And you said yes, Real Betis. So I read those ones, my bro. Natasha says, Lewis Hall is staying at Newcastle. Read that. Thomas says, you can pick my ultimate team players to get from the transfer shop, please. Or from Icon Picks. Fair enough. Thomas, I can do that for you. Let me know. Veteran, is it hot in London? I'm not in London anymore at the moment. I'm not living there anymore, Natasha. I'm just on the outskirts, just north of London. But it was pretty warm today. It was about 32 degrees today, so nothing crazy. But it was a little bit overcast as well. So not that hot, Natasha. Not that hot. So there you go. There you go. All right, Valles, the goalkeeper, has the ball. Betis looking very comfortable in possession and confident after taking a 1-0 lead. Bob says, Vinny is staying now. There you go, my bro. It does not surprise me. Does not surprise me at all. A win for Lewis Hall. Yep, we don't want him going to Man United. That will make them very, very serious players. I think it's a matter of time, though, before Lewis Hall leaves, to be fair. Lewis Skelly fouled. Angrily looking at the player that fouled him. So it's Betis 1, Arsenal 0 in this pre-season friendly. Obviously, guys, keep the chat going. So Mascara's on the ball right now. Over to Ben White, who's playing the right-sided centre-back. Oh, sorry, no, it is. Ben White's playing right back, so it's Hincapié, left centre-back. Sorry, my bad. Aiden says, Michelle, who is favourite player from Everton? I'll let you guys chat away. I'll read out the answer. I think she likes Njai, but let's let Michelle answer for herself. Jay's back in the building. Thomas says, I need a good left mid in my team, so what player are you choosing? What's the options, my bro? Left mid, and what kind of team you building? Let me know, and I'll think of a player for you, Thomas. Jay's back. Ade, just had my dinner. I'm back. Who scored? It was Riquelme from the right wing, Jay, from an awful, awful mistake by Kepa. He basically came out for a corner, which was put in, and basically he's been fouled by his own player. I think it was Havertz, Jay, who knocked him down. He got up, remonstrating for the ref. I got fouled. Riquelme was free at the back stick and tucked it in nicely. Had time to control it, chest it and put it in. And Kepa was still complaining to the ref, Jay, when he was fouled by his own player. Absolutely horrific by Kepa. But that is the scorer, Riquelme, my bro. And Arsenal have been getting dominated ever since. So there you go, Jay, brought up to speed. Michelle says, Villa, I loved Pickford, but I loved all Everton players. Michelle, we should not pick this. We should not mention this man on my channel. He is one of the most... I despise Pickford. I don't really dislike Everton players or any player really, but I despise Pickford. Despise him. Pip says, what do you think about the Ted Lasso show? I thought about watching being an American new to football. Pip, I've never watched it, so I have no idea. Anyone else in the chat watch Ted Lasso? Obviously, it's a very popular program, but let me know. Right, corner comes in. Bellerin picks it up. Pickford, I'm gobsmacked, says Peter. Mate, I'd love to smack him in his gob. Right, but anyway, moving on. Ada says, Misha, my favourite player for Everton is James Garner. Decent shout. The massive, lanky James Garner. Quite a good footballer, to be fair. Yes, Garner is amazing. He's going to be the captain now for Everton. What's going on with the young centre-back? The one I would take at Liverpool. The one who's always getting injured. What's his name again? What's his name? You know who I mean. The best centre-back, the youngster. Oh, good player. Sorry, the name's just left my mind for a minute. Garner is amazing. Peter, she says, shh. Swerve, Garner, Man U product. Is he, Merv? I didn't know that, mate. Swerve, welcome back to the channel. Swerve, the main man. Make sure you smash that like button, Swerve. Remember, when you enter someone's house, you knock on the door, you wipe your feet. So when you enter the realm of Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, you smash that like button, my brother Swerve. There you go. Michelle, who's your favourite player from Aston Villa? Well, I'll throw my bit about... Swerve is laughing. You don't know this, my bro. Listen, Pickford, I don't dislike any players, really, but truly. But Pickford, for that GBH he did on Virgil van Dijk, nearly took out one of Liverpool's greatest ever centre-backs, robbed him of a year of his career. We would have won the Premier League that season if Pickford didn't provide that GBH material on Liverpool that game. He didn't even get booked. How that was not a penalty and a sending off, I will never know. Absolute robbery. Swerve, top man. And Swerve is in the building. And I know Swerve is always happy when Arsenal are losing. Am I lying to you, Swerve? I know you're skinning teeth right now, my Jamaican brother. Peter says, Michelle, I'm a Peter Pan 50 going on 19. Top man, Peter. But anyway, that's the reason I don't like Pickford, Michelle. Am I lying? Swerve says he bloody loves it. It is mad. How everyone hates different teams more than others. Swerve despises Arsenal more than he despises Liverpool. Is that true to say, Swerve? And Peter despises Tottenham more than anyone. And actually doesn't mind Man United. And he's a Liverpool fan. Football is a funny old game. Obviously, we all have enemies as teams. Obviously, we all know that my top of my hit list as a Liverpool fan has to be Man United. But I do respect Man United. They are a wonderful football institution. It is what it is. You have to respect the game is the game. Swerve said, yep, it's not even a team. It's the Asna fans. I hear that, my bro. We all get triggered by different things. They talk the most doo-doo, says Swerve. I hear that, my bro. I hear that. Gokares with a hold-up play. With a through ball. And he's fouled on the edge of the box. Gokares goes down. Betes is thinking... Betis defender Nathan is thinking, what is this? Absolute jokes. Aiden says, my favourite player from Liverpool is Hugo Ekitike. He's an absolute baller. Such a good player, for sure. Michelle says, at Villa, she likes Matty Cash. 50 quid a like, people. Cheap at half the price, you know. But the channel is booming. It's growing from strength to strength on a daily basis. And I cannot thank you enough. 30 concurrent viewers. And we are living life. Loads of good chatters in as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Excuse me. 37 likes on the stream. Absolutely brilliant. Arthur said, right, we've got a free kick coming up. Edge of the box. Who's over this? Young Ethan Wanyeri. Swerve. I swear this guy looks like you about 20 years ago. Ethan Wanyeri. He does remind me of you, Swerve. You do have that look about you, the Ethan Wanyeri, or he's copying Big Uncle Swerve. You must have heard it before, but Swerve, you done know that you are definitely Callum Wilson reincarnated, 100%. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, there you go. I said it, and there he said, he repeats it. You know me, I'm consistent, my bro, like Virgil van Dijk. Let's go. Right, Michelle Peter Beardsley went from LFC to Everton. Different days. Girl cliche, yeah? Do you know what it is, Swerve? It's because you've always got a beard and a goatee, so I need to see you without that, and you've never had that in the lifetime, in the 10 years I've known you, my bro. Jay says, Ade, I've just put on my first video on my channel. Well done, Jay. Feel free to put a link in the chat, Jay, and hopefully we can go over to your channel and show you some support. Obviously, I can't do that right now, but in the future. Peter says, 38 likes now. Let's go. Craig David. Nah, man. Craig David's a bit of a funky looking dude. You're better looking than Craig David, Swerve. Hold that, Craig David. If you're out there watching this Craig David. Hey, actually, if you're out there watching this Craig David, I take it back. I saw Craig David at the airport. He's bigger than you think, you know. He's about 6'4". He is massive. Absolute geezer. Been told about many of a lookalike. Laugh out loud. I hear that, Swerve. At the end of the day, when your lookalikes are good looking guys, you know you're doing well in life, Swerve. Hold that. All good. Rice, we got him at the 10% price. What's that, Arthur? Let me know. Right, Dowman on the ball, looking for an option. Plays it back to Mosquera. Calafiori on the ball. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal so interchangeable at the back. The one I used to get as lookalikes, I used to get Trevor Sinclair, formerly of West Ham. Back in the day when I had the dreads and Trevor had the dreads, doing his modelling for Gap. I used to be out there trying to patrol like Trevor Sinclair, trying to pick up the scraps. You done know, Trevor. I thank you, my bro. Right, Arthur says, is it phone numbers you should never call Jay? What's that? Newcastle will sell Nick Voltamada. Is that right? Interesting. He had a weird season last season, Nick Voltamada. But there's a player in there. But I don't know if he's cut out for the Premier League with that lanky, languid style. Do you know what I mean? Right. Betis being dominated by Arsenal at the moment as the Gooners, the Premier League champions, try to break their way back into the game. It's broken back. Dowman tries a clever disguised pass into the box for Kai Havertz, but it's read by the Betis defence, who are on the break. But wow, that's some good defending there from Max Dowman. Wow, decent pace from the youngster. Didn't realise he had that much zip to his game. The title to his first video. Oh, hold on. I've just put... What's that? So... Arthur says, is it phone numbers you should never call, Jay? The title to his first vid. Oh, I see. Yes, it is, Arthur. Okay, different. Gave you a sub. Well done. Jay, stick with your boy Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. We'll get to the top together. But, all good, all good. Oh, Jay, you didn't answer me earlier. What was your... what date was the Swansea-Wrexham game? Let me know and I'll see if I'm free to do it. Thomas says, I said 3 for Real Betis and 2 for Arsenal. Thomas, I remember your prediction. Swerve, any new news about Man United? Anything going on with your clubs? Anyone in the chat? Not Aiden, though, because we know that these guys, Villa, are buying everyone Aiden. Greedy, greedy club. Swerve says, is there any armchair fans here or do you go to the games with the eyes? Nope, nothing new, says Swerve, for Man U. Yeah, there's some people in here that go to games for sure. Obviously, it is what it is. Swerve, I'm going to West Ham, Portsmouth on Saturday. At the London Stadium. Going to watch a Carabao Cup game. So there you go. This season, I need to try and get to Liverpool, though. You going to any Man U games this season, Swerve? Let the chat know. Right, Riquelme. Oh, poor play from Real Betis. Aiden says, why are you playing for Liverpool? What's that, Aiden? Come on, Real Betis, please win, says Thomas. A lot of people not happy that we're not buying anyone else so far, but we also have that 18-year-old Colombian. I hear that, Swerve. What's his name? And that's the thing, my bro. What a strike! Betis 2-0. What a goal that is. Oh, my days. He's absolutely thundered that into the top corner. Kepa went flying like a salmon. And Pellegrini celebrates. What a strike. Arsenal are being destroyed at the moment. What a goal that was. Oh my days. That was an absolute chicken zinger into the top bins. Wow. That was some crazy, crazy strike. Woo. From Duasa, the striker. Wow. Laid off by Pablo Fornells, formerly of West Ham. Nobody closed him down in the Arsenal defence. Lewis Skelly has his hands on his knees. Poor defending from Arsenal. They're not with it. Diosa slaps it from 25 yards. Kepa gets nowhere near it. But you cannot give players of this quality the chance to line up a ball. Puts it out on his left foot and hits an absolute chicken zinger into the corner. What a strike. Arsenal have it all to do. It's Arsenal 0, Betis 2. Hold that, Arsenal. Right, Arthur said mid-goal. That was not a mid-goal, bro. Hold that. I'm not gonna big up a goal like that if it wasn't good. That was a great strike. 29th of November, Jay. Okay, we'll talk about it nearer the time. And like I said, maybe we can do a video with Swansea, Wrexham in the build-up. Louis says the goalie is rubbish. Kepa, he's rubbish. Louis, he's definitely rubbish. Awful. Awful, awful. Big mistake on the first goal, Louis, as you would have seen. And we didn't have much of a chance with that second one. Swerve says, I have tickets for 4 games at Old Trafford so far, trying to get more. Good stuff, Swerve. I'm glad you're getting to more games these days, my brother. Roscoe is the Colombian. Don't know anything about him. What position is he, bro? That is a strong Welsh accent. Oh, on Jay's video. I'll check it out. Mid-goal. I've read all of that. Wow, that is mad. The Asna in the mud, says Peter. The Asna. Bob said Allison is clear of Kepa. Of course, bro, don't even put them two in the same sentence. Bob, respect our keeper. Alisson. Don't even mention them in the same sentence. Yes, Real Betis. Swerve says, people think that Arsenal buying Bruno means they're going to win the league. I remember you tried getting Veron and messing the whole balance. Madrid buying Galacticos and winning nothing for 4 years. I hear that, Swerve. It's all about the cocktail, isn't it? Damn, I need to put my living room light on because it's getting dark up in here. I'll do that at half time. Arthur says, Kepa clears Allison. What do you mean? You're an idiot, Arthur. Shush. I should put you in timeout for that nonsense comment. Peter says, you need an umbrella if you get a Man United season ticket. The Veiny Frobber is back. Yes, Veiny, my Liverpool brother. How you doing, my bro? Veiny, did you hit the like button on the way in? Veiny says, glad to see the channel is doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, Veiny. How you doing, my bro? Hope all is well with you, sir. Please let the chat know. And welcome back, my bro. Yes, the channel is flying at the moment. We keep getting stronger and stronger. Bob says, I meant Adrian. Oh, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Arsenal will play so crap because they're in the bin today, says Thomas. Calling someone veiny is crazy. Well, that is his name, my bro. He's the Veiny Frobber. What can I say? Right, Dowman gets clear on the wing. What's he going to do, the youngster? Oh, lovely through ball there. And Wanyere cannot get onto the end of it. Does they win a corner? It's looking like a goal kick. Jay says, I'm the 38th like, Ade. That's what we like to see, Jay. Hit that like button, people. Swerve says, yeah, raining up there at the wrong times. Don't know if we even get rain in the UK no more. Ha ha, says Merv. Swerve, so what's happening? How is it when you're in the Old Trafford Stadium these days? Is it as bad as they say? The whole rat infestation all of that 0-1-star policy? And is it rainy in the stadium? Is it still leaky and all that? Have they dealt with that, Swerve? Let me know. Arsenal trying to go down to win a foul. Doesn't happen. Swerve says, haven't seen any rats. Aiden, 1 second, Aiden. Dowman trying to make things happen. Lovely ball from... and Zolis tries to get a ball away. Wow. Great challenge from Riquelme. The first goal scorer. What a block that was. Dowman trying to make it happen. Speeding up the gameplay there. Passes it out wide to Zolis, who doesn't sort out his feet quickly enough. Great play from Dowman there. Really good. The Arsenal youngster looking the best player at the moment. Swerve says, and the atmosphere is crazy. What did I miss? I missed something. Aiden says... Aiden, you said yes, Real Betis. I think I read that one, mate. I've read it now anyway. Thomas says Arsenal are getting battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. But anyway, let's see how they go. Arthur still reckons 4-2 in the end. Swerve says even Diego Simeone spoke about the fans. And Arsenal have got one back. I was reading the chat. Mosquera, is that a header? I'll have to see the replay. Arsenal are back in it. Let's have a look. Arsenal gifted one, they say. The keeper looks like he's thrown one in the net. Let's have a look. Haha, says Arthur. Let's have a look. So, corner comes in from Zolis. Oh my days, keeper. Absolutely awful. Just as bad as Kepa. It's right in his hands and he gets nowhere near it. He's challenged in the air by Havertz, but the keeper is nowhere near strong enough. Completely misses it with his punch. And that's it. Comes off of Hincapie, who gets the goal. Mosquera picks out the net and runs back to the halfway line. Really poor goalkeeping. All three goals... Well, the second goal was good, actually. But the first goal by Betis and the goal by Arsenal... Massive keeper errors. Swerve says, even Diego Simeone spoke about the fans of United after the Atleti game. Fair enough, my bro. Let's see. To be fair, Man United do have good fans. That is very, very true. Kepa is the second best keeper in the world. Arthur, you're a donut. Aston Villa, Aiden says the other one. Let's have a look. Josh Abe. What, is it that one? Josh Abe? As in you rating him? Is that what you're saying, Aiden? Let me know. Or if I miss it, just repeat it in the chat. No problem. Because it's easier for you to repeat it than for me to find it. Why are you playing for... Why are you playing for Liverpool, Josh Abe? You calling me Josh Abe, yeah? I hear that. I hear that. I don't look like Josh Abe, so it can't be. Ilya. Oh, Meslier. You want to get him on? Yeah, they should be playing Meslier for sure. Right, here we go. Betis on the charge. Kepa gets down low. Ilya, oh, Arthur, you're having a laugh. Not even reading that out. Nonsense. Oh, wow. It's definitely got dark up in here. Let me quickly go turn the light on. Right, back in 2 seconds. Back in 2 seconds. Back once again. Right, Dowman on the ball, on the wing. The youngster, everything good coming from Arsenal is going through Max Dowman. That is for sure. Thomas says, Kepa is the worst in my life and he will not be the Golden Glove player ever. Thomas, how bad was Kepa at Chelsea? What a poor signing. 73 million? Absolute crazy from Chelsea. They really messed up with that signing. One of the worst signings in Premier League history. Michelle says 41 likes. Thank you, Michelle. Mwah. Love to you, my girl. Watchalong, I will be doing, Jay says, I'll be doing Swansea vs Birmingham Saturday the 8th at 3 o'clock. I'll be live at 2:45. Great to hear, Jay. I hope you get a lot of people following the stream. Saturday, I won't be around myself because I'm going to be at the West Ham game. Aiden retracted his comment. Jay loves the Capitals. He does. Greedy, greedy man. My computer is broke, so it says it stays on caps. Wow, you need to get a new keyboard, brother. Otherwise, your audience is going to think you're shouting at them. Michelle, thank you for the support. 41 likes. Absolutely incredible. Phenomenal stuff. Right, Arsenal have a free kick here. Right, 10 minutes to half time. Miles Lewis-Skelly, central. He's about 50 yards out. No, he's about 45 yards out. He plays it out to Calafiori. Pops it now into the box. Great from Havertz. But cleared by Betis. Arthur says, every time I see caps, I seem to shout. Exactly, Arthur. You got to invest in a keyboard, Jay. They're cheap these days. Get another keyboard, my bro. Great play from Havertz says. Tries to put in Zolis, the number 17. Looks a bit slow, Zolis. Arthur, you're trolling. You know I'm not. Swerve, you cheapskate. Make sure you pay for your fantasy football entry, my bro. My Arteta looking chilled on the sidelines. You can tell this game doesn't mean that much to him because Arteta is chilled. He's usually running around. V.A.S look down. Arthur doesn't miss a trick, you sly little dog. Kepa was so bad for Chelsea and he's doing even worse at Arsenal than Chelsea. He's such a bang average keeper. He's awful. Absolutely awful. I swear Arteta bringing Kepa in for Arsenal is literally just helping out a fellow Spaniard. There's no reason for it. He's awful. But I think that's why they're bringing Meslier anyway, because ultimately he's not stupid. If Raya, honestly, Arthur, seriously, if Raya was injured for say 3-4 months or like Alisson level injuries, Arsenal wouldn't win the league. Not if he had Kepa in goal for if you had Kepa in goal for 15 Premier League games, you wouldn't win the league. I guarantee it. No chance. Aidan says, I think Aston Villa 4, Brighton on 4-0 Brighton on the first day. Fair enough. We shall see. Very confident. All right, I'll get back to the messages after this free kick. Gokares tries to fire one. Hits the wall, and now there's a break. Riquelme on the right wing. But Betis are very deep. Looking for a runner. Comes inside Riquelme. Plays it centrally. Played outside to the left wing now. Pablo Fornals, formerly of West Ham, on the ball. The maestro. Right. All Chelsea players come to some sense and join the Gunners. Man like Super Mario says video. How you doing, Super Mario? Welcome to my channel, my bro. Super Mario, let us know who you support and where you're from, Super Mario. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're doing a watch along of Arsenal 1, Betis 2. Mario, welcome to the chat. David Raya is better than Kepa, 100%. But he's on World Cup duty, so cannot play for now. Right. Fornals slips in Riquelme. First time shot. Saved by Kepa. Good play there. Super Mario, introduce yourself, my bro. Welcome to the channel. Is anyone watching the game at the moment or just on the watch along with me? Anyone else got their eyes on the game? What are your thoughts on Arsenal yourself? Or are you just taking my word for it? They've been all right in places, Arsenal, but being a bit ropey in others. That could have been 3-1 there for Betis. Good play from Fornals, picking out Riquelme in the box, swept onto the ball, first time, left-footed shot, curling for the corner, but not enough on it to beat Kepa this time. That was a good save. It was an okay save, Arthur. It wasn't much on it, though, to be fair, was it? It wasn't much on that shot. Thomas says, come on, Real Betis, make it 3-2 today, please. Thomas wants the prediction to be correct. But you're still correct at the moment, Thomas. You did say Betis would win, and they are winning so far. Aiden says Emiliano Martinez is better than Kepa. Oh, mate, it's not even a question. Not even a question. Obviously, I can't believe Aiden, obviously he's your keeper. If you look at the teams he's played for, I've never known a football journey like his. He's played for some absolutely awful sides. It's like he was a League One keeper the majority of his career. It's crazy. Such a good keeper. How he didn't get to the top level sooner, I will never know. Martinez. Such a waste. Arsenal definitely should have used him far, far more. Peter says 2-1. No. The Asna are clambering out the mud. They are, Peter. And it was a complete giveaway. An awful, awful mistake from the Betis keeper, Peter. Macy is back in the chat. How are you, Macy? Rookie 5. Is that your level on Street Fighter 6 you're saying, Macy? Please let me know, my bro. Macy, please let me know if that is what you meant. Michelle says 3. What's that, Michelle? Oh, is it 3-1, is it? Right, ball into the box. Oh, and it's 3-1. Pablo Fornals, 2 assists and a goal. Far too easy. Thomas, how are you doing this? Your predictions are absolutely amazing. And it is Arsenal 1, Betis 3. Arthur said I just got out of Master. You're dreaming. Macy says, yes, sorry. Macy, no problem. Macy, I'm going to be playing Street Fighter 6 tomorrow morning, Macy. Street Fighter 6 tomorrow morning. Macy, did you hear me? I'll be online. So feel free to come online tomorrow and we can have a game and have a chat, my friend. Keepers are rubbish nowadays. Right, 4 nows. Too easy. Kepa doesn't even die for it. And Peter, I agree with you. Keepers aren't what they were. That is for sure. This is far too easy for Betis. Arsenal are miles off it. Michelle says that goalkeeper is rubbish. Awful. Macy, yeah, did you hear my comment, Macy, about Street Fighter 6? Let me know, Macy, if you heard. $10 a.m? Yep, I will probably be there at about 10 a.m. My time, UK, though. I don't know what it is your time. But yeah, by 10 a.m, yeah, about 10 a.m, I'll be on there, my friend. Yes, I will be there. I should be there 10 a.m, yes, for sure. Macy, I might not be able to, I might not be able to translate everything, though, because I won't have Google Chat. So if you want to type something, you might have to help me with some English. But, you know, I know you're on Xbox. So you can't really communicate really via voice or anything like that. But I will be live, my friend. Right. Peter says, I'll do a little moonwalk for the 3rd goal. I hear that, Peter. Thomas says, now I just need an Arsenal goal to get my prediction right. Yeah, top stuff. Jay, are you there? What else are you planning to do with your channel, Jay? Please let me know. And Macy says, okay. Awesome. Macy, make sure you smash that like button, my friend. Help out your boy. Peter says, I really hope you and Macy have a game. I hope so. To be fair, though, it's more like a friendly thing because ultimately, Macy's very new to the game and I'm a veteran. So there you go. And obviously, it's in the name, Peter, the veteran arcade soldier. We know that ultimately, I lost my childhood to Street Fighter. And it is what it is. Right, Zolis on the left wing now. Stands up Riquelme, floats one to the back stick. Arsenal, it drops to them in the box. Should have done better. And that is the end of the first half. A poor first half for the Asna. Let's get those headphones off. My ears are overheating. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a game. I'll definitely be on Street Fighter 6 tomorrow morning for sure. I probably won't be live streaming it though. But yeah, me and Macy can have a little game. It'd be good if we could have a chat as well, so I could explain certain things and teach you how to play the game and whatnot. But it is what it is. I'm on PlayStation. I can only chat to PS users online with the live. But yes, there you go. But look forward to it. Hopefully we catch each other. Cheers for the update, Aiden. PSG losing to Mallorca. Wow, good stuff. Obviously, it's friendly stuff and it's all about fitness. But Arsenal look miles off it in this game, to be fair. They look way less fitter than the Betis team. That is for sure. Oh man. Oh bro, that is jokes. I need to try showing it to my chat online, bro. I'm gonna do that now. That's brilliant. I need to save that. It's gonna take me a little bit of messing around, but I'll get it. Hope you're doing well, my bro. And also, jump on the stream. Drop a like and say hello, my bro. But hit that like button for your boy. Right, let me share this with the chat. Macy says, I speak very bad. Okay, no problem, my bro. No pressure. Don't worry. It's fine. I understand, Macy. Don't you worry. All good. Right, I've got a picture. You lot need to see this. Hilarious. All right, let me try and bring it up on the... I need to email it to myself. Honestly, the internet is undefeated. Some absolute jokes out there. So I will get that into the chat shortly. Right. Macy, I totally understand. Obviously, keep the chat going, people. I will read out all of your messages for sure. Oh, I need to get this picture. Hilarious. Aha, there it is. It's in my email. Right. Back in the chat. Right, what have we got? The Mel Snell is back. Bro, Oasis are breaking up. Not even a reunion, you joker. This is a top story. The fastest man in the industry, the Mel Snell. Well, Mel Snell, make sure you smash that like button, my bro. Who is Oasis? Duckington says, holy, Arsenal 3-1 down. Crazy stuff, right? And they have been awful, Duckington. Oasis clear the Beatles. What a joke of a club, says Duckington. You will try. No problem, Macy. No problem, my brother. All good. No pressure, my brother. It's a friendly, no one cares, says Arthur. But if they were winning, he'd be singing to the moon. Aidan says, up the Villa. Right. We've got... let me change this one here. Right, so... let me change this. Have a look at it, people. So, Mo Salah has moved to Trabzonspor. And this is Mo Salah after 6 months in Turkey. Look at the work he's having done. Absolutely phenomenal. He's had the teeth done. He's had the hair transplant. Big Mo after 6 months in Turkey. That's genius. I love it. Duxton says, I care. I hear that, my bro. This is the greatest thing since the news by Mel Snell. I hear that, Duckington. All good, all good. Anyone like that picture of Mo Salah? Look at the teeth getting sorted in Turkey. What a legend. Mo Salah, come back to Liverpool. We love you, brother. Cheers for liking the stream there, Mel Snell. You absolute hero. Humble dude, loves it. He's cracking up. Good stuff. Yeah, that is jokes. Mo Salah. He's got all those millions, so he can sort out his Barnet and he can sort out his Nashers. How about that? A bit of Cockney rhyming slam for you guys. All good, all good. So anyone needs a little... If anyone... IA is getting crazy. It really is, Arthur. Pip says, he looks very nice. The Egyptian king. If anyone needs some help with their Cockney rhyming slam, I'm your guy. No problem. Your hair is your Barnet Fair. Your teeth are your Hampstead Heaths. There you go. AI is scary. So if somebody goes, Core, you been to Turkey? You sorted out your Hampsteads? That means you sorted out your teeth. There you go. He's come back from Turkey and he sorted out his Barnet. Your Barnet Fair, your hair. There you go. AI is scary. Macy says, I have to learn to defend myself well. I hear that, my bro. Well, obviously, Macy, in terms of myself and you playing, you know, it's obviously a bit of fun. Obviously, you can't beat me, obviously, because I'm master level. But you never know. One day you might get there, my friend. I still think learning to play with Zangief is a good lesson to start with for modern players. So anyway, oh, what is that on the screen? Awful. Right, let's get that back. Duckington says AI is scary, but so is marriage, because what if she doesn't know Prime MSN? You know this, Duckington. Boy. Wefa says, who is that? That's Mo Salah after 6 months in Turkey, bro. 6 months, because he just signed for Trabzonspor. So that's Mo Salah with his hair done and his teeth done. Wefa. Wefa, let us know who you are, who you support, my bro. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. And... And this channel is a growing community where you can make like-minded friends. It doesn't matter who you support. We are all here, my bro, to enjoy the beautiful game together. So, Wefa, let us know who you support, my bro, and where you're from. Introduce yourself. Bob says, yo, what's the score? Bob, it's 3-1 to Betis. Arsenal have been stinking out the gaff defensively. Kepa's been awful. And Arsenal are losing 3-1 to Betis. Been 2 mistakes for the goals. One for Betis' third, and the equaliser for Arsenal was a mistake. So there you go. Bob, up to date. Peter says the boat race is face. That is it, my bro. 100%. Bob says, oh my. Duxton says, Ade Caterpillar is on the screen. I know, that was mad, right? Oasis clear the Beatles. Arthur, stop repeating yourself. Wefafa says, Arsenal is my team. Live from Uganda. My brother, welcome to the channel. I'm half Nigerian myself. So we are African brothers as well. So Wefafa, welcome to the channel, my bro. Arsenal not playing very well today, but it's just pre-season, my bro. How long have you been a Gooner? Let us know. You're still a Premier League champion, my bro. We have many Arsenal fans in the chat, Wefafa. So hello and make friends with people. Bob says, it's a dream for Liverpool. What's that, my bro? What is that, Bob? Please let me know. What is the dream for the mighty Reds of Anfield? And Wefafa, I support Liverpool, the #1 team in England. England's most dominating team of all time. Let's go, Michelle. Where are you? That's for you, Michelle. Hold that. But Wefafa, welcome to the channel. We're all friends and getting on. Aiden says, Mallorca 2, PSG 0. PSG must be, obviously, it must be one of their first friendlies because they cannot be match fit and losing to Mallorca. Arthur, problem is, but there are other Britpop bands. I hear that. Bob says Arsenal are loading, as in or losing or loading. Which one? Mr. Demon is back. Oh, sorry, Mr. Demon is here. Welcome to the channel, Mr. Demon. I don't think we spoke before. Let us know, Mr. Demon, who you support and where you're from. If you'd like to share, it's all good. The channel is yours. New people in the chat. That is what we love to see. This growing community is amazing. So many friendly people, all different teams that we support in the channel. Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Stoke fans, Chelsea fans. We have all types in the chat. So yes, feel free to say hello. Let us know. Liverpool fan from Colchester. Great city, great town, Colchester. I got married quite near to Colchester many moons ago, Mr. Demon. How long you been supporting the Reds, my bro? And there's for you, Mr. Demon. Let's go. What are you hoping for this season? LFC, hopefully. Andoni is a Red and he's going to take us back to the top. Let's go. And yes, as Arthur said, like and subscribe, my brother. I'll be doing a watch along of the Liverpool game on Sunday when we take on Monaco, Mr. Demon. Arthur says, Beatles fans aren't real people, they're followers. Don't look back in anger. It's 10 times better than every Beatles song. Well, to be honest, Arthur, there is no Oasis without the Beatles. You have to put respect on their name. And yes, Bob says Arsenal are losing. Yep. Craig is very happy now. What, on Anfield agenda? I hear that, my bro. I hear you, Bob. But it's the thing. You know, we can't be getting carried away because somebody's losing. But you know what? These people like to take cheap shots at other teams. I'm not about that on my channel. What's the point taking cheap shots when Arsenal come in near the end of the season and probably walk away with the Premier League title? We have to put respect on every club's name. Peter says, Arthur's probably an evil genius like those dudes in the James Bond films. Very true. Mr. Demon says, top 3 at least. I hear that, my bro. To be fair, Mr. Demon, before the signings come, I know we've only got Munoz at the moment, but I would predict, even with no other signings now, of course we are short as a squad, but with the quality of players we got, we should be minimum top 4 anyway. But with the signings that are likely to come in at the start of the season, we will definitely get top. We'll definitely get top 3, and I'm hoping for a title challenge. But at worst, I'll take a cup and a title challenge, even if it falls at March, and Andoni gets us playing good football, because I cannot watch another season of that haram football that Arne Slot took us to last season, bro. What an absolute joke. Mr. Demon, let me know how long you've been supporting the Reds, my bro. Arthur says, Colchester, my family is from Clacton. Fair enough, Arthur says. Macy, I have to go. Love you. Goodbye. See you later, Macy. See you tomorrow in the morning. Street Fighter 6. Let's go. Right. Roman Town. What's that, PR? Louis says, no. That's Arsenal losing. It is what it is. Louis, it's just a friendly though. Don't worry. Better days are ahead for Arsenal, I'm sure. Ducton says, you know Liam was a massive Lennon fan, right, Arthur? There you go. Mr. Demon says, can put expectations too high in the first season. There you go, my bro. Exactly. I'd like a title challenge, but I'm with you, my bro. Let's just play good football again. Let's get some structure. Let's make sure we're going in the right direction. Play some good football. Let's get Isak firing, keep him fit, and let's see. Let's aim for a title shot if we can. But if we fall short and get Champions League, we'll build from there. Let's go, my bro. 28 years, you're 36. I hear you, my bro. I'm a little bit older than you, following the Reds since the 80s myself. But, you know, I'm bleeding red, my bro. I'm bleeding red. Make sure you help your boy Ade, the veteran arcade soldier. Like and subscribe. Louis says Kepa is rubbish. Honestly, Kepa is diabolical. Gabriel's coming on to shore up the back. Young Salmon is coming on after the last game. And Gabriel Martinelli is coming on. Colchester, Roman Town. I see. So, yes, amazing chat going on today. And enjoying the football together. That is what the channel is all about. Phenomenal stuff. Right. What have we got in the chat? Feel free to keep it going. Colchester is a city. Yeah, true, Arthur. I was just floating between whether they had a cathedral or not. I just couldn't remember, so I stuck with a town. But okay, Arthur, no problem. No problem. Arsenal stink today, says Cameron. They do, my brother, they do. They look a bit unfit, to be fair. But you are a gooner, so you are okay to say that, my bro. Cameron, I'm sure they'll do better in the second half. Just saying hello to my son in the background, who is back in. Brighton doesn't have a cathedral. Fair enough. Do they not? I think you've got to have I can't remember, what's the exact thingy for a town? You've got to have a church or a cathedral. Yeah, it's got to be a church then, right? You've got to have a church. Or it's got to have something. You've got to have a place of worship or something. I'll get that mixed up. Anyway, leave me alone, Arthur. I can't be right all the time, mate. Leave me alone. Right. Anyway, moving on. Second half is about to start. Isco, the legend is on. A player I wanted at Liverpool back in the day. Second half has kicked off and it's Arsenal 1. Betis 3. We're going to see what the second half has. Louis says 4-3 to Arsenal. We shall see. Mr. Demon says Colchester used to be the capital of England a long time ago. Is that right? Did not know that. Must have been many years ago before. Oh, here we go. Oh, Wanyeri in the box. All right, back into the box. Matesha, welcome to the channel, Matesha. Or James Helson, should I say. I wish Arteta should change Kai Havertz and Kepa. I hear that. You're obviously an Arsenal fan. Welcome back. Welcome to the channel, James. Let us know who you support. Confirm you are an Arsenal fan. Arthur Bushby is back. The second Arthur of the channel. Leeds United, best team in England and America. Arthur, fair enough, my bro. Welcome back to the channel, Arthur. Good to see you again, my bro. And yes, Leeds turned over my beloved Liverpool. Fair play, Arthur. At half-time, it didn't look likely. But in the second half, Leeds ran riot all over us, Arthur. So fair enough, Arthur Bushby. How are you doing, good sir? Hope you are well, my bro. And Louis says a W. James says, thanks. I'm an Arsenal fan from South Sudan. Thank you, James. Welcome to the channel. We have many Arsenal fans in the chat. And yeah, hopefully it's beautiful going over there for you, James Helson from South Sudan. So, welcome to my channel, my brother. And please feel free to smash that like button and subscribe if you want to make some new friends and enjoy new people. Sudan immigrant Arthur, relax that behaviour, bro. He's over there watching his team from over there. And he's in Sudan. Come on, man. Keep it nice, my bro. Keep it nice. But James, welcome to the channel, my bro. Arthur, how have you been keeping? Good, sir. He's the real deal. Who's that, Louis? Let me know. Constantine, the Roman Emperor, is connected with Colchester Town. Interesting. Let's keep it positive, bro. Duckington, let's hope. Let's give him a chance. It is fine. Come on, man. Let's keep it positive. Let's not do the swearing stuff in the chat, please. I don't want negativity on my channel. Thank you. I did not know that. Arthur says we are Leeds. But let's put respect on other people, my bro. It's all good. The red card. Louis says you are the real deal, the best. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, thank you. Right, Arsenal have settled into a holding pattern and controlling the game at the moment as the second half has kicked off. Gabriel Magalhaes has come on to replace Piero Hincapié. And Arthur says, you know a lot about Colchester. He certainly does. Well, he lives there, so he should do. It was the capital in Roman times in 49 AD. That's what I like to hear, Mr. Demon, coming with the facts. It's all about learning, my bro. It's all about learning. Mr. Demon, what are you thinking about? The Barcola news, the Mbaye news, potentially. What are your thoughts, Mr. Demon? Arthur's there. Well, Arthur B is there about Leeds United. What is your prediction for Leeds this season, Arthur B? The man Bushby. What is your prediction for Leeds this season? Let me know, bro. And who is your first game of the season, Arthur Bushby? Do you know who Khabib is? Yeah, of course, yes. Khabib Nurmagomedov. I can't say his name. But yeah, I know who he is. He's the undefeated UFC champion. The one who beat Conor McGregor. Arthur says, duck off. Right. Yeah, Arthur. So Arthur B, who is Leeds' first game of the season? Let us know. And how do you think Leeds are going to fare this season? No, mate. I don't watch UFC, do I? I'm not into UFC. My middle son is. But my middle son, he wasn't watching UFC because Khabib was about 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Maybe a bit more, wasn't he? Khabib was about 6-7 years ago. So no, I never saw him, bro. Leeds are coming 16th, says Arthur, the Arsenal fan. Duckington says Hull and both Sheffield United and Wednesday are better than Leeds. I can't lie. Louis says all games against Coventry, first game of the season, Arsenal. That's right. Peter says that was a long time ago, wasn't it? 100%. It was about 7 years ago. Michelle, the first lady, is back. Arsenal not looking too good. They are not. They're looking poor in the first half, Michelle. Welcome back. Mr. Demon says, I've only lived in Colchester 10 years, born in Bristol. Mr. Demon gets about. Fair enough, my bro. Bristol, a lovely city. Over Gloucestershire way. Haven't been there myself. A city I'd like to check out one day for sure. James says, Arsenal going to win 4-3. Let's see, James. Gabriel Jesus trying to charge off the right wing. Oh, lovely back heel from Isco. Oh, great play from Isco to Fornals, keeping the ball in play. Foul from Nwaneri there. Or a combination of Nwaneri and... Well, Salmon got sent to the shops by Isco. Wow. Nwaneri fouls the Betis player. South Sudan is the youngest country in the world. Arthur, wow. Looking up them facts. Fair enough. Arthur Bushby, get involved in the chat, my bro. What you saying about Leeds? Let us know, my bro. Aiden is back and says, Aston Villa signed Matteo Ruggieri. Aston Villa will go for Toyn Koopminers. Let us see if they get another deal done, my bro. Arthur says, Arsenal shall win, James. Let's see. I don't know. Coming back from 3-1 is a tall order. We shall see. James says, not really. What is that for, James? You don't think it's difficult? We shall see. Michelle says, Mr. Demon is a farmer boy. Oh, because he's over in Colchester. Just looking at facts. Just know the facts. Fair enough. Bellerin into the box. It drops. Oh, lovely play there. And it goes through to Kepa, who's looking for a quick kick out. Kepa not doing his first team chances any good with this game. Oh, Arsenal shot there, charged down. Right. Player down, injured on the pitch. So this is Copley, the youngster, injured. Looks like he's got a bad, maybe a knee injury. This could be an ACL for Copley. Looks like a bad challenge. Hopefully he hasn't really hurt himself there, the youngster. But yeah, his studs got stuck in the ground and it kind of jarred his knee. But usually whenever you see these things, he looks like an ACL, if you ask me. Oh, definitely jarred his knee there. Doesn't look good for young Copley of Arsenal. He's going to have to come off. And he's only just come on. Arthur says, I go to Colchester quite often. There's some weird McDonald's with a climbing section. Mr. Demon says, Liverpool having trouble signing players. They're only allowed 17 non-homegrown players and already have 16. Barcola is the 17th. There you go, Mr. Demon. Very true. And we'll probably have to sell off somebody, which may be Curtis Jones. What do you do on Street Fighter, says Louis. Oh, a Street Fighter conversation. I love to see it. Well, I play obviously on ranked. I play on Street Fighter ranked. I play obviously custom room games. I play in a battle lounge. Louis, do you play Street Fighter yourself? Let me know. Arthur says Ade loses. Not really, my bro. I win. My win rate is about 85%. So hold that, Arthur. And I play at master level. So hold that. Now, I'm pretty good, Louis. I'm pretty good at the Street Fighter. I've been playing it all my life. So, you know, I'm a good player at Street Fighter 6. So there you go. I play as M. Bison or Ken Masters as well. But that was a good response, Arthur. You funny lad. Mr. Demon says Curtis Jones is homegrown, so I won't help. Yeah, very true. Who else is likely to leave? Maybe they're trying to free up McAllister. They'll have to do something. But saying that, Mr. Demon, you're correct. But if they bring in Ibrahim Mbaye, he'll be a young player. He'll be 18 to a bit. It won't count as homegrown, but he won't count as part of that. However you want to call it, that number. James says, I expect goals from Arsenal at 60 minutes to 70 minutes. Let's see, my bro. But Copley, they needed to get a stretcher on. This boy's definitely probably done his ACL. Duckerton says, I'm sorry. What's that for? Oh, Chunlido. If only. But yeah, she's top notch. Arthur says, what's your master rating? What do you know about master rating? No, my master rating on M. Bison is around the 1600 level. So I'm high master with M. Bison. And with Ken, I'm just master. But still, decent enough. When you're like master, high master, you're basically in the top 10% players in the world. So there you go, Louis. Do you play Street Fighter yourself? Let me know. Colchester has 5 McDonald's. Hopefully you are not visiting them too often, Mr. Demon. Unless McDonald's want to sponsor my channel. Big Macs for everyone. Let's go. But not Michelle, because she likes Burger King. Or KFC. Is that not right, Michelle? Peter says, Arthur says he'd beat Ade at Street Fighter. When you're ready, bro, bring it on. I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, bro. Right, Peter says, Ade is back once again like a renegade master. People damage it. Power to the people. Back once again. People damage it. Peter, you like it. Gary is loving life. Duxton says, we have to go to the next town for McDonald's. Oh, it's peak. If I played you in a Street Fighter, you would be on the floor. Really? So who do you play as, Louis? Let me know. Michelle, what are you laughing at? You loving my song? Oh, I used to be bad for that. As in, like, if you said a word, I could sing a song to it. I'm not so good with thingy. So you are 2000 M on my backside. You wished. You absolutely wished. Arthur is ordering McDonald's. Man like Tesco Black, the main man. Mo Engine is in the building. Man like Adebi with the lil behaviour. You know this, my bro. Back once again with the ill behaviour. You know this. I hope Newcastle don't have new manager bounce at the start of the season. Nah, bro. They're going to get finessed. They're going to get touched up in the worst way possible on that first weekend of the season. Man like Tesco Black, how you doing, my bro? Hopefully you are well. Well, hopefully you're doing better than your Arsenal team, man like Tesco Black. They are getting beaten up vigorously by Real Betis. We have another gooner in the chat. Man like Mo, Tesco Black in the building. Real Betis are giving Arsenal the ill behaviour. Aiden says Arsenal want Gakpo. Do they really? Wow. Interesting. Let's see. If they put the money down on the table, I can have him. Arthur is ordering McDonald's, says Natasha. Michelle says, no McDonald's, Duckington, where you in the countryside? Exactly. I'm not in rural, just a small town, says Duckington. It's not looking good, bruv, says Mo. Nah, F Gakpo, keep him. Nah, we're getting Barcola, bro. I was worried that Arsenal was trying to get that Barcola, but we're going to take Barcola. PSG Champions League winner. We'll leave you with man like Zolis. Zolis looks alright. He looks like a decent finisher, Mo. I don't know what you think of him so far, but he looks a bit one-paced. He doesn't have the pace. But here he is there. Who's somebody here? Ooh, that was good feet there. I thought Reece Nelson there with that rapid pace. Honestly, if Reece Nelson, if you could put his pace on Zolis, you might have a player there. But yeah, what do you think of Zolis so far? Good finisher, but he looks a bit one-paced for the Premier League. Michelle says, I don't think that's true. To Aiden, Arsenal want back Gakpo. I don't think so either. I haven't heard that rumour, to be fair. Oh, nearly a poor giveaway there from V.A.S, the goalkeeper. One back by Arsenal are trying to assert their dominance. Now, Gabriel Jesus, but he's offside. Man like Tesco Black, I hope you hit that like button on the way in, bro. Remember, when you come to a man's house, you knock on the door, you wipe your feet before you enter. So anybody else that enters the domain of ADB, the veteran. Okay, told you, I nearly forget his name. Make sure you smash that like button. I paused there, it was a glitch. Arthur says, Arsenal going to face low blocks, so don't need pace. That's fair play. Arthur, I hear that. Mo says he looks decent. It's only a couple of games in. I think the intensity of the Prem will reveal all. True words, my brother. True words. For 60 million, says Aiden. For what? For Gakpo? Nah, Liverpool's going to want more than that for Gakpo. If Anthony Gordon is going for 70 mil, and these guys are, talking about 27, Dutch international, scores goals in every tournament, has a good goal scoring return anywhere he goes, definitely Gakpo will go for 70 mil min. James says 10 minutes goals come from 10 minutes goals come in, says James Helson. Come on the Gunners. Villa, Aiden, Tottenham wanted him 70 million. Exactly, Michelle, his name is Aiden. That always throws me off when I see you say Villa. Right, rubbish goalie coming off. Yeah, and what? And Meslier, not the greatest coming on, to be fair. But let's see. So, Uganake coming on. Ibrahim coming on. Meslier coming on. Arabazalaga coming off. Skelly coming off. And Calafiore coming off. So, I'd say that probably a little bit weak in our Arsenal. So, yes. But let's see what the Gunners can do. Save a bit of face in this friendly game. Big Mo, how you doing today, my bro? Hopefully you are keeping well. Michelle says, you don't wipe your feet in a Liverpool house. Behave yourself. I meant outside before you enter the door. And the equivalent is smashing that like button, people. Let the kids have a run around. I hear that, Mo. I hear that, my brother. Glad you're good, my bro. Glad you are good. 8 minutes to go. What? Before the game, for the goals, James? We shall see, my bro. We shall see. Let's see if you're correct. And yes, just to let everybody know, tomorrow night I'll be doing a chat show. Live football chat with V.A.S, the veteran arcade soldier. 8:15 tomorrow evening. Anyone is welcome to join in. Doesn't matter who you support. The premise is we have 9 topics that we will debate. 5 will be done by me. 4 will be done by the chat. We spend 15 minutes on each one. We have a little poll at the end of it to come to a conclusion. And we shoot the breeze about all things football. So that's what we're doing tomorrow evening. Michelle says this score is going to be the score for Coventry 3, Arsenal 1. Wow. Michelle is manifesting. Thomas says, I got beans on toast with cheese on top for my dinner. Hopefully you enjoy. Kevin Johnson is back. How you doing, my bro? Big Kev back in the building. How you doing, my G? Hope you are well. What's going on, Kev? Let us know. Mr. Tribe is doing a chat show at 10 p.m. Is that today? Has he nicked my idea, Peter? As Mr. Tribe, MRI Tribe, has he nicked my idea? That cheeky man. Well, I wish him good luck on his journey as well. And if he's nicking my idea, fair enough. Good luck to him. I'll try and drop by sometime. When is he doing his one? Is he doing it tomorrow? Hopefully we don't clash. I don't want to or him or me take viewers off each other. But it is what it is. Maybe me and Mr. Tribe, MRI Tribe, we can do one together. Let me know. Oh, he's doing one tonight. Fair enough. Okay, good for him. I hope it goes well. Give him my best regards. Right. Isco with the ball out there, sweeps it outside for Riquelme, edge of the box. Mo, are you watching the game? What do you think? Oh, back heel from Isco. He should have finished there. He went for a back heel finish. He was only 4 yards out. He tries to send these guys into the shadow realm with a back heel Isco. That was really, really outrageous. Should have just controlled it and tapped it in for a 4-1. That was actually silly from Isco. Kevin, I'm good, my bro. How are you doing, my bro? Let the chat know. Welcome back to the chat, Kevin. And have you smashed that like button, Kevin? Yes, Kevin, he's there in Jamaica enjoying a stream, my brother. It's like a melting pot down here. Real hot, my bro. Kevin, what's the temperature in Jamaica? Let me know, my bro. And where is your city? Which city or town are you from in Jamaica, my bro? I think I told you before. I've been to Jamaica 30 years ago. Had a fantastic 3 weeks there myself, my bro. I think I told you this already. But if I didn't, I can repeat it. Michelle says, who's MRI Tribe? He's a Liverpool fan and content creator growing his channel. Right. Ooh, ball nearly spread out there wide. Right. Isco tries to slip in, but it's back in Mesler's hands. Sorry. What's that there, Mo? Mo says wiping. What's that? What's that, Mo? A wiping. What's that? Arsenal getting wiped? Or what you saying? What's happened to Arsenal's corners? Says Mr. Demon. I have no idea. Thomas said you had a big lunch, so that's why you're only having that. Yes, I remember you saying that. Thank you, my bro. Yeah, where are you living over there, my bro? Please remind me. Sorry, I do try my best to remember everybody, who they support, where they're from, etc. Obviously, countries is one thing. Cities and towns is a bit different. But of course, it's about remembering. Right. Now, Martinelli bursts into the box, cuts inside. What's he going to do? Plays it back to, Gabriel Jesus, who puts it just wide. Come on, Arsenal, says Thomas. He needs 1 goal to get the prediction right. Mo says, I'm not really facing, but my theory is a perfect pre-season is a bad omen. Do you know what? You're right, Mo. I remember that back in the day. It was a bad omen, for sure. James says 4 minutes left for Arsenal goal to come in. Michelle said Liverpool. The Redbird Nation. That's it, my bro. Kevin, we know this. You done know, my bro? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Kevin. Where in Jamaica are you, my bro? That was my question, my G. I know you're a Liverpool fan. Top boy. Michelle is giving you the evil eye because she's an Evertonian, Kevin. She is a blue nose, a toffee. But she's a good girl, other than her choice of football team. But Louis says, it's only a friendly. Don't get too hyped. This is it. This is it. Mo, man like Tesco Black, is keeping it moving slowly because at the end of the day, it's just a friendly. Have you got this season's shirt yet? Mr. Demon, I've got it on order. It's on the way. I've gone for a long sleeve with Soberslice 8 on the back. Once it's up, I will show it to the channel. Let's go. The future Liverpool captain, Dominic Soberslice. And Arsenal fans, you know what he's like from a free kick. Could he slap one past you? Let's go. Last season in a 1-0 win at Anfield. And we did not lose to the champions. Mo, I know you remember this. Arthur, I know you remember this. Louis, do you remember this? Pip, do you remember this? Let's go. Mr. Demon, I've read that one. Mr. Demon, what the bus seat? Yeah, exactly. The bus seat cover. Ooh, so tasty. Michelle is a feisty one. Mr. Demon says, nice. Thank you, my bro. Peter says, you would have a good convo with MRI Tribe. It's good to talk to someone similar in knowledge. Fair enough, Peter. I said I'll reach out to him. It's just about finding the time, Peter. But just remind him next time you speak to him that I will do something with him for sure. It'd be nice to get something going on. Obviously, we'll have to see how times work because he's over in Canada, I think. So yeah, Mr. MRI Tribe seems like a lovely, lovely chap. Hopefully, I'll try and get on and do something with him. Please let him know that I said that. And wish him good luck for the chat. Aidan says, who would you have for Liverpool? Yao Paulina or Toyin Koopminers? As it stands, Aidan, I'll take Paulinho. Not because he's a better player, just because I think Liverpool need that kind of... We need a bit of a destroyer. Somebody that we could bring on to dominate a game and see it out. We've got players like Koopminers already. We've got Soboslai. We've got McAllister. We've got too many players like that. Even Gravenberch. That's my point. Natasha says, Arthur, where are you on the buses? He's not going to know about that one. That's definitely one for our generation. Ade's first club. What's that, Arthur? Well, Arsenal now. Trying to play it out wide. They're playing it in the middle. Played off by Wanyeri. Good feet there. To be fair, this chat is better than the Arsenal game at the moment. Ibrahim, the young centre-back. Who is the number 45 for Arsenal? I don't know this player. Let's have a look. Right, now, good feet in the box. Reece Nelson, he's so fast. Julien, the winger. I've never seen this youngster before. Honestly, Reece Nelson is rapido. And Kevin says, Parish of Clarendon, City of Maypen. I hear that, my bro. I don't know roughly where that is on the island myself, but good to hear that, my brother. Arthur has gone to bed. No, he's there. One love to Kevin, says Michelle. The blue. That's not difficult, says Mr. Demon. What's that, Mr. Demon? Let me know. Pip says, man, Arsenal truly is not doing well. Not today, Pip. Not today. It's not too late to join the Liverpool fan club, Pip. But no, seriously, enjoy your first club. You have to pick a team and stick to it. Thomas says, I'm enjoying my beans on toast. Lucky you. I'm starving myself. That ball has gone out. Trying to be kept in by Wanyeri, but he couldn't do it. Mo, what do you think about Wanyeri playing in midfield over Dauman being given the right-hand berth? Do you think that leads to Dauman is ahead of Wanyeri at the moment? And Dauman has been electric in pre-season so far. Arsenal fans, let me know. Peter says, have you heard of Money Musk Rum? Fair enough. I'm sure he must have done. I am here, says Arthur. Chat better than Arsenal. Very true. Arthur is listening to Bob Marley. Mallorca beating PSG 3-0. They are getting slapped senseless. The European champions. Where is Victor when you need him? Haven't seen Victor in a hot minute. Hope Victor is well. The Frenchman, the PSG fan. Hopefully we'll see him again soon. Pip says, it's a family legacy. I'm required to cheer for Arsenal. Love them, win, lose or draw. Respect that, Pip. Respect that. Anthony is coming on. Natasha says, Victor is in hiding still from that French World Cup pain. And now he's in hiding from PSG getting battered. Victor, I'm sure our paths will cross with Victor once again soon. James says, it's over. Ars have lost the game. They still got 18 minutes though. You never know. 18 minutes, James. Don't give up on your team. Poor Victor says. Wow, big boos in the crowd as Anthony comes on. Mark Bartra off. Anthony on. A few changes. Fran Garcia, formerly of Real Madrid, had a good game at right back for Betis. He's come off. This chat has been absolutely goated today. Anthony will score, says Michelle. I wonder if we'll see him back in the Premier League one day. Did anyone see the goals that he was scoring at Betis last season, Anthony? Oh my days. He scored about 6 or 7 absolute chicken zingers last season. They were spectacular goals. Peter Arthur is playing his keyboard. Says Natasha. Michelle says, James, you could do a Leeds. Michelle, really? Really, Michelle? Right, ball into the box. But Julien, another youngster I don't know about. Arteta looking frustrated on the sideline, Gunners. Thomas says, I just finished my beans on toast and it was so yummy. Glad you enjoyed, young man. Kevin says, Peter, I'm not that far from the factory, bro. Haha. Peter coming with that knowledge. Kevin, where that was it, Duns River, right? Is that where the Red Stripe factory is? Duns River? I either went past Duns River or I went past the Red Stripe factory in a car. Man, that was such a good holiday, honestly. Oh, decent cross into the box there. Cleared. Betis keep it in play, the rotation. It's still Arsenal 1, Betis 3. Anthony will score 2 goals, says Aiden. Natasha seems to have a bit of a session with me. Arthur, you are definitely... Arthur's going to be a charmer. The ladies better watch out when he is older. This guy has got too much chat. Natasha says, it is banter. Michelle is cracking up. Right, lovely play there. Fornals runs onto that lovely touch there. Arsenal brought down. Bornau brought down by Gabriel Jesus. Gokarez doesn't look very happy. Arthur says, I know, I thought I'd give it back. Veteran, where are your sons? Out dancing with the ladies? No. My middle son, he's resting in bed. He's been on early turn, so this time of night he gets tired, but he's chilling at the moment. And my youngest son, he just come back from football training. He's a promising young footballer. He's 17. He plays semi-pro at the moment. And he's just gone to Asda to get some, no doubt, half a ton of diabetes. Because this guy's got some sugar rush. Absolutely wild. Wanyeri is off. Kadak O'Neill, a young Welsh player, come on. Kevin says, Red Stripe in Kingston. Duns River in St Anne's. It must have been St Anne's I went by, my bro. But yeah, fair enough, my G. Thank you for that knowledge. It's a shame how the memory fades, my bro. I was in Jamaica in 1994, man. So many years ago. And you know what, Kevin? Like, it's such a weird thing because I grew up surrounded by loads of Jamaicans, loads of Jamaican friends. And you have a preconception of what you think the people are like, honestly. Jamaica as a country, the people that's so humble, so quiet, if anything. Obviously, they know how to party, they know how to be everything, but honestly, the people I grew up with, the Jamaicans I grew up with, nothing like Jamaicans back in Jamaica, boy. I know that for sure. But yeah, you're going to know this anyway. What you have here in this country is never a reflection of the people back in the country of origin. That is for true. And that is one of the first times I learned that when I was young, when I first went to Jamaica. I didn't know what to expect. But yeah, honestly, Jamaican people were so nice. It was amazing. Not to say they're not nice here, but honestly, they were beyond nice. Arthur says Kingston's proper posh. I remember hitting Jamaica in Kingston in the car. The traffic there was mad in Kingston City. I only spent 1 day there. All right, ball into the box. Ooh, Riquelme in the box. Bellerin puts a ball into the middle. Could have been 4-1. Natasha says, oh, we're going to Jamaica. Are you going on holiday? Are you, Natasha? Wicked. R.I.P. to Raz Ajay. I don't know who that is, but rest in peace. Your son who has gone to Asda might come back with a load of fruit. He won't. Natasha, I know this boy. He won't. I've always got fruit in the fridge and on the sidelines. He's leaving it on the sidelines. Like flipping Arda slot left Chiesa on the sidelines. That's how he's treating my fruit. Natasha. I can see you guys are enjoying that Arsenal lost to Betis. I'm not that bothered. It's just pre-season. It's all about what happens in the season that matters. James, all good, my bro. All good. No, the song veteran. What's that? Oh, we're going to Jamaica, the song. Oh, I see. I got you now. Thomas says, I got Lucasade. Orange is my drink. I love the cherry Lucasade. I got the song reference. Peter, you would do. I don't know who sings that song. How does it go? I don't know that song. That's a rare one that I don't know it. Man, I can't wait for my dinner. I'm starving. I need to get that going. Cherry, cherry lady. Kevin says freshwater fish and rice baby girl. Is that a song references there? Sing it, Ade. I don't know that. I'll sing a song if I know it, but I don't know it. You're talking about the UB40 song. Cheerio, cheerio, baby. Come on. We got a real Jamaican in the chat. I can't be singing some Jafaican UB40 song. That's a disrespect. Oh, my days. Honestly, you get some proper Jafacans over here, boy, that chat some absolute waffle. But yeah, man, bring me some original people, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my days. We had Swerve in the chat earlier. Swerve is a Jamaican, British born and bred, but he loves his Jamaica. Arsenal, please score one more goal, says Thomas. Trying to get that 3-2 prediction. Oh, man, I'm thinking of food now. I remember having some of that real jerk when I was out there. Having that ackee and saltfish. Oh, my days. I haven't had ackee and saltfish in a minute. Right, here we go. Arsenal in the box. Mola talking Cherry, Cherry Baby. I do not know that song. Michelle says, sounds nice, Kevin. Kevin, my man, what you said about these transfers that might be coming our way? Bradley Barcola, I think we spoke about the other day, but what about this new one? Ibrahim Mbaye, the youngster. What you saying about that, Kevin? Do you think that's to be a good signing for us? Can play both wings, dual-footed, rapid, and he will be a man that can put it on a plate, hopefully, to unlock Isak. Let me know, Kevin. Louis says, are you watching the game on Sunday against Borussia Dortmund? What time is it? Let me know. And who are they playing, Borussia Dortmund? Louis, let me know. I'm doing the Liverpool game on Sunday. And that is obviously Liverpool versus Monaco. Arthur says, Cherry Cherry Lady going through emotion. Love is where you find it. Listen to your heart. There's a lot of song references there. Brought down there in the box. What can Arsenal do? Good feet there. Good feet there from Anthony, taking the ball away. Really good feet from Anthony. Goal, Havertz just scored. No, he didn't, Thomas, because Havertz is on the bench. UB40 famously helped out a number of reggae singers by re-releasing their songs and giving them the royalties. Wow, that's brilliant, Peter. Because at the end of the day, reggae gave UB40 a platform to make a fantastic career and a lot of money. So big up to them for that. I did not know that. Louis says 2 o'clock, the Arsenal game. Oh, I see. But who are they playing? What, Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund? No, on a Sunday, is that right? Well, I'm doing the Liverpool game, my bro. So, it is what it is. Nah, what is going on here? Oh, my days. Michelle says, Ade, Raz Ajay was a Jamaican reggae and dancehall artist. Fair enough. I did not know that. Thomas says, I'm joking, Ade. I see you, Thomas. You can't trick the veteran arcade soldier. Arsenal on a break now. Oh, poor ball there from the youngster in midfield. I think that was not even youngster, that was Reece Nelson. Poor ball there. Kevin says, I like him, but will they hit the ground running? Not too many going to be like Hugo. Yeah, that's true, Kevin. I hear that. But the thing is, though, with him at the end of the day, we just needed to be a squad rotation. He's going to get no games at PSG, which is why he wants to leave. And if he comes in as 4th or 5th choice for Liverpool, he'll have more games. And I think as well, Kevin, he's from Senegal originally, and ultimately, you might want to follow in the footsteps of Sadio Mane. I'm sure Uncle Sadio told him going Liverpool is a good deal, but he'll get some good games for Liverpool. So hopefully we get that deal over the line. But I hear you, my bro. David Bowie is a good singer, says Natasha. He is an absolute legend of Brit pop for sure. And Ade Ras Ajay was in the Bob Marley film. Okay, I see. Must have recently just died then. One love, says Michelle. Swerve says, 5th choice. How do 5th choice get games? Well, yeah, but you got to remember, we're in a lot of competitions. Tell me which is your 3rd choice even getting games. What are you talking about, Swerve? Anyway, Swerve, say hello to your Jamaican brother, Kevin Johnson, in the chat. Swerve, my Jamaican G, is back in the building. Well, look, at the end of the day, it's about battling to become 4th choice, Swerve, is it not? So, obviously, if Barcola comes in, Swerve, Barcola and, if Gakpo goes, Swerve, who are Liverpool's 1st choice wingers? Barcola will be one, and then you've got someone like Mbaye, Rio, Victor Munoz to battle it out for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So there's plenty of games on offer. That is the truth. I've been having this debate earlier. Munoz. Well, there you go. Munoz might not even make it. He might not hit the ground. Maybe Mbaye, if we get him, takes his place. Mbaye might be 1st choice. Who knows? If Gakpo goes, I would imagine Rio. I would imagine it would be Rio and Barcola. But, Rio's only 18, remember. There's going to be plenty of games. 18-year-olds, we're not going to bleed these guys all season. So let's see. You can't have 3 top players in one position. But that's the thing. At Liverpool, Swerve, they're not top players. Barcola is a top player. That is without doubt. But Munoz is an up-and-comer. Munoz is an up-and-comer. Rio's an up-and-comer. Mbaye's an up-and-comer. They're not top players. Chiesa's more of a top player than these guys. So yeah, Chiesa could be 3rd, 4th or 5th choice. Let's just see. Let's just get the players in and see. Anyway, Kevin says, veteran, to be frank, I'm worried. We need a real 6. We do, my bro, we do. But let's see. I want to get Manu Kone. That's my choice as number 6. Peter says, Natasha, David Bowie, Let's Dance. Music video is one of my favourites. That is a top dance video, 100%. Swerve says, well, you can't have 5 players fighting for one position. And yes, Chiesa don't even get games. Well, there you go. Maybe he leaves. What about Trey Neone on the rise? What about Trey, Kevin? Yeah, but Swerve, they're not. But yeah, well, look, at the end of the day, it'll be a unique position, Swerve. I know what you're trying to say normally. Like when you had loads of players rotating for thingies. But you got to remember, Liverpool are going to have one of the youngest attacks in the league if they get Barcola and Mbaye. You're talking about 2 18-year-olds, 2 23-year-olds. It's very young. There'll be lots of games to go around, my bro. Plus as well, a lot of the games will be high octane. 70 minutes, he'd be pulling off 2 players and bringing on people to finish out the games. That's how it's going to run, Swerve. But yes, Trey Neone is on the rise. What about that, Kevin? Trey Neone for the 6. I know it's not probably ideal, but rotational, we shall see. But yeah, I would like a more mature player. That's why I want Manu Kone. And I'm hoping it goes quiet with Manu. Because apparently that deal was done agreed, Swerve. A week ago, Manu Kone, it was all agreed. But now it's gone quiet. So hopefully that's because Liverpool are trying to line this brother up. Let's see. Thomas says, who's on the pitch? A lot of Arsenal youngsters. They're struggling to make their way in. Only 2.5 minutes left. Gabriel Jesus is looking like their most obvious lifeline. This young kid, Julian, looks like a young Max Dowman as well. Can't have too many top players. There has to be a balance. Yeah, but Swerve, Liverpool don't have top players anymore, my bro. Top heavy in attack, we've got Isak, we've got V.A.S, and we're going to have Barcola probably. That is the majority of where the goals come from. The rest is going to be supplemented by youngsters like Victor Muniz up off the right. Or Mbaya maybe. Arsenal, Norgard and Skelly couldn't even get games for Arsenal. Yeah, but that's Arsenal. That's an Arsenal question. I hear that. And they played most games. But is that because Arteta did not rate Norgard? There's a difference between not getting games and overplaying your first team, Swerve. That is the truth. I think he just didn't trust Norgard. He will obviously trust Bruno G. And there will be rotation. So there will be games there. You never know. They might even sell Zubamendi. You never know. You never know. Let's see. We can all talk and have opinions at this early stage of the football. Let's see what happens once the window shuts and see what the squads are looking like. But yeah, Skelly going. You reckon, yeah? I don't know. I thought Skelly was going. I'll be real with you, Swerve. I thought Skelly was going definitely last season. But Zubamendi didn't play after March. And Skelly started the Champions League final. So maybe he's more on the in. Right, back to some of the other messages. As Anthony on the ball gets booed every time. Kevin says, Nioni is good. I like him from last season. But can he endure at least 30 games? I hear that, my bro. We definitely need something. What's your take on this one, Kevin? I want Manu Kone. I think he's an absolute baller. Zubamendi and Rice was first team. Yes, Swerve. But not at the end of the season they weren't. Zubamendi barely featured after March. And that is a fact. Marino, yep, but different kind of profile. More in the attacking sense. They got way too many players though, Swerve. They're going to need to let somebody go. That is true. Aiden says Maggio is going to bully defences next season. Let's see what this young Brian Maggio does for Villa. Did I miss anybody's messages? Michelle says, Swerve, where is he going? Skelly, this is true. I mean, look, Lewis Skelly, I like him. Good player. But he's not really a left-back, is he? I know he does a job there, but he's not really a left-back. And is he good enough in midfield? That is the question. But they got a massive squad, Arsenal. United are looking at him. You like him, yeah? You take Lewis Skelly? Ooh, ball nearly into the box there. Anthony now on the ball. Edge of the box. Ball is still being rotated. Real Betis trying to toy with Arsenal. Thomas says, I think I'm not going to get my prediction right. Thomas, to be fair, you predicted Betis to be Arsenal 3-2. You were as close as anyone come. Thomas, you had the best prediction today, my bro. Well done, you, sir. Swerve said you'd definitely take him. Where would you play him, Swerve? Midfield for Man United? Where would you play him? I think he's a very good midfielder. Kevin, who would you like in the 6, my bro, for our beloved Liverpool? There you go for the chat. Michelle, you're back. Just a bit of colour into your life. There you go, Michelle. There you go. The Prems. Top centre-back. Let's go. That's for you, Michelle. Hold that. Steve says, Ade, just pop it back in to say my scoreline is coming in. I said 3-1 Betis. Go back and check, brother. I remember, mate. Sorry, my bad. You are right. You did predict it, Steve. Well done, sir. Top boy, Steve. I hear it. Respect you, my G. Swerve says he will be rotation in midfield. He will have more chance to get games at United. Fair enough, Swerve. And you know he can do a job at left back. Is Luke Shaw going to have another season like he did last season? The first time in 10 years that Luke Shaw has played all season. Absolutely incredible. I doubt if we see a second season like that from Luke Shaw again. Swerve says Mainu, Mount, Tielemans and Santos are midfield. Peter says, haha, hold that, Michelle. Oh, right. He means the shirt, Michelle. Hold that. Are you not watching, Michelle? Have a look. It's a thing of beauty. Big Virgil in the building. Arthur's an Arsenal fan. I can see it. He definitely is. Arthur is the most pro-Arsenal fan I've ever seen. The big Virg shirt. You know this, Peter. Good play there. Into the box. Nearly 3-2 there. Nearly Arthur. Nearly Thomas. What a rubbish game, says Louis. It was a decent game, to be fair. Nothing special. It promised more. Fabio Vieira puts it out wide. Here is Gabriel. Takes a shot. Gabriel Jesus, that is. Michelle cracking up. That's right. Hold that shirt. Aiden says, I'll take Ethan Wanyeri. I'll take him as well, to be fair. But not for first team. I'll take him as a rotational player. Swerve says, Dowman couldn't even help Arsenal beat V.A.S, let alone World Cup. Nah, don't diss Dowman, bro. He's a real G. That guy is a prodigy, 100%. Arthur says, it's a friendly, mate. Exactly. It's no big deal. I tell you what, though. What I do rate about Arteta is that he looks like he's fuming. No, but Owen was a real prodigy, bro. Yeah, of course, these mans are legends of the game. But that, come on, man. I allow the anti-Arsenal agenda, man. The guy's 16. Give him a chance, man. He's 16. This guy looks phenomenal at 16. Didn't win no World Cup. What's that, my bro? We're not talking about World Cup. Anyway, unless it's Leeds beating Liverpool. Steve, you deviant. Allow that talk. We'll see what happens when Liverpool play Leeds in the Premier League, bro. Let's see if you're piping up then. When Big Virgil and Isak and Florian Wirtz and Barcola run wild on you. How about that? I will watch out for Calvert-Lewin, though. He's still a beast. I can't lie. And there it is. The final whistle has blown. Michelle was there first. The final whistle has blown. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, says Swerve. Yeah, good player, man. He had a good pre-season, great season last season. Swerve says, I'm here for that. What? The Arsenal beatdown, yeah? Swerve says, not better than Rooney at 16. Yeah, but bro, who's better than Rooney at 16? No one's better than Rooney at 16. Come on, man. And bro, it's not like you bought him through your academy. Come on, man, relax. You bought the geezer. Relax. Well done to Steve to getting that. I hear that. Yep, well done, says Thomas. Great prediction, Steve. Just like last season, Ade. 2 draws. Oh, mate. Fuming. How we didn't even beat any promotion sides last season. Anyway, listen. Arne Slot. That guy's an absolute criminal to football. How can Liverpool, Premier League champions, can't beat a promoted side? That was disgusting. Diabolical. At Anfield, at least. No, we beat Burnley, actually, away 1-0. But we didn't beat anyone at home. How ridiculous was that? Thomas says, well done, Steve, for getting your prediction right. Thanks, Thomas, says Steve. But yeah, it was a decent game there. Nothing amazing. But yes, all good, all good. Big up veteran and the whole community. Big up Michelle. Big up sis. Respect. 52 likes. Absolutely phenomenal. The channel grows from strength to strength every day. And I can't thank you more than I can do right now. I've got the words all wrong. But it's been a long old day. But thank you so much. 52 likes. I think that might be the second best of the channel's history so far. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Absolutely incredible. And we're on 339 subscribers. We're on the magic grind to 400 subscribers. Get in there. Big up Steve and Ade, says Thomas. Thank you, my bro. All good, all good. Swerve says, I'm a top troller. Sorry, guys. Ads, we catch up. Bless Swerve. I'll catch you soon, my brother. You know, much love, my G. Original. Take it easy. Yeah, all good, all good. What a decent game that was. Some good goals there. Aiden says, I'm going by Ade and Michelle. Take care, Aiden. Have yourself a lovely... Sorry, Aiden. Have yourself a good evening, Aiden. Thank you, my bro. Steve says, Ade, you're a good man and good live even for a Liverpool fan. Thank you, my brother. Thanks, sis, says Kevin. Thomas says, haha, Arthur, Arsenal lost to Real Betis. Haha, rah. Thomas going in. Michelle says, where are all the Arsenal fans? You know these lot. I'll be real. 5 years ago, I would not see an Arsenal top around London. But as soon as these boys start to get into the title race, all I see popping up is Arsenal shirts everywhere. But it is what it is. The game is the game. Peter says, cheerio, peeps. Peter, enjoy the chat with MRI Tribe if you're on his channel. feel free to say hello. And everyone, before you go, just to let you know, I'm going live with my chat show tomorrow. Live football chat with V.A.S, 8:15. Get your topics ready and I'll have plenty for us to debate. If you want to join me, 8:15 p.m. UK time. So hopefully you can join me there. Michelle says, next time you cook, Kevin, I will have a plate. There you go. All this love in the community. Brilliant, brilliant. Big up, big up. Right. On that note, I'm going to bring the stream to a close and draw it out. It's been absolutely wonderful having you. Steve says, Ade, if and when Leeds beat Liverpool, I'd like you to learn Marching On Together and sing it live. Do we have a deal, bro? I'm licking my lips pensively. I'll think about it, Steve. We still got time to the start of the season. It depends where the first game of the season is. We'll debate it. Otherwise, I might want to see you wearing a Liverpool shirt. How about that, Steve? And put it on a channel. Hold that. Right, let's see. But on that note, we have watched Arsenal fall to their first pre-season game of the season, losing 3-1 to Real Betis. It was a great game. Isco inspired them in the second half, but it was really Pablo Fornals that did the majority of the damage. 2 assists. And 1 goal for Pablo Fornals, the former Hammer. It was a great little game and a great little cameo from Anthony towards the end and Isco as well. Thomas is laughing away. All good, all good. Right, I'll be back tomorrow for my live chat show, Football with V.A.S. If anybody watches this live stream back later, please do drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel and join a very growing and emerging community with like-minded, good-natured football fans of all teams. On my channel, I play video games. Arthur, to a very high level at Street Fighter, I will have you know. If anybody plays Street Fighter 6, hook me up. We will get at it. We will get into it and throw down. I play retro games and all of that good stuff. All good, all good. Kevin says, more than welcome, baby girl. Respect in the channel. Sorry for that. I'll put that little twang on the end. Well done, Real Betis, says Thomas. Steve says, cheers all, and Ade, have a good evening. See you tomorrow, my bro. Come and join the chat. Michelle says, Arsenal and Liverpool fans are the same. When they get beat, they go hiding. But I'm always standing up front and centre. Don't try it, Michelle. Catch up next time, Kevin. Have a good day, my bro. Hopefully we get some signings. Drop by the chat show tomorrow if you're free, my brother. All good, all good. Bless up to you over in Jamaica. Michelle says, take care, everyone. Kevin, enjoy the weather and food. Till next time. Michelle, peace and love. But just not to Everton, but to you, my dear. Steve says, remember next Wednesday, Leeds v Man United, live on ITV. That is it. We are on it, Steve. I should be free that day. We will definitely do that game. It's going to be a good one. I knew there was a friendly. The flipping War of the Roses. Let's get it, Steve. That's going to be a good one. Really, I tell you what, Man United, I swear, have had the best friendlies this summer. They got PSG, they've had Atletico, they're going to have Leeds, they got, oh my days, PSG as well, phenomenal. Thomas says, bye Ade, see you tomorrow for the chat. Try and get Jessica in as well, Thomas. Have a lovely day. All right, listen everyone, take care. It's your boy Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, signing off on another one. Thank you once again for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and good night.